What is up, everybody? We are back. Another week of New York Giants football. And yes, this week it is my least favorite team in all of sports. It is your boy Mikey Hot Takes for Giants Cowboys, the New York Giants in Dallas to take on Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott and this high-powered Dallas Cowboys offense. So we started off here. The Cowboys will be receiving. We're getting right into the game. Quick notes, Andrew Thomas is active for the Giants, but there are some rumors that he wasn't taking all the first-team reps in warm-ups. Who knows? Maybe that's some gamesmanship. They were saying Nate Solder was playing some left tackle before the game. That's extremely, extremely worrisome. So here we go. Kickoff is starting. Let's get the scoreboard right. We good. And let's go. Kick is in the air, and it's through the end zone for Graham Gano. So that was a boot. Let's get the hair right. Popping out the hat. It's a little fluffy. Might need to get that cut. And Troy Aikman earlier this week. Of course, it's Joe Buck and Troy Aikman calling this game. Earlier this week, Troy Aikman said the New York Giants are not in the same class as the Dallas Cowboys. So let's see it. Let's see it. Prescott in the shotgun. Nobody in the backfield. Quick screen pass to CD Lamb right away. And he gets about six. I said that weird. But, yeah, right away they dump it off to CeeDee Lamb, trying to get him involved, and he gets 6 yards on first down. So it'll be 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 4 is the official call. Prescott in the shotgun. Actually, he's under center here. Sorry, 2nd and 4. Handoff to Zeke. He makes one man miss, but he's wrapped up by Leonard Williams after about like a 2-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and short here for Dallas. Opportunity for this Giants defense to make a stand early on, but we'll see. 3rd and short. Dallas has been comfortable all year. They can open their whole playbook up here. They're not worried right now. We'll see. Handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, and he gets a first down and a lot more. Big gain for Elliott. Gets about 13, 14 yards on 3rd and 2. Giant run defense hasn't been the same without Blake Martinez, that's for sure. But no Jabril Peppers today, that's worrisome. They're losing a lot of tackling, a lot of size. This defense is lacking just that elite athlete, like that size and speed guy. They have a bunch of maybe one guy's fast, but he's not strong, or one guy's strong, but he's not fast. 1st and 10, Dallas on their own 48. Prescott looks for Schultz over the middle, incomplete. Good defense there. Xavier McKinney, Lorenzo Carter in coverage. Second best rushing offense in the league, 14th best passing offense, 3rd best overall offense. So this is a tough task for this Giants defense on the road. They're going to give up points today, which is why they need to, they need to force a turnover at some point. They need to at least give this offense an extra possession at some point to put up as many points as Dallas can. Ezekiel Elliott on second down, picks up about 3 or 4. So another big 3rd down here. Finally, I get to see that. Did Mason Crosby make a kick? Wow, he's so lucky he got like 5 bites at the cherry. If you don't know, this Packers-Bengals game was nutty. Another handoff to Elliott on 3rd and 6, and he's short of the first down, but it'll be about 4th and 2. I'd be surprised if Dallas doesn't go for it here. They're going to go for it right away. 4th and 2. Big play here. Get off the field. Make something happen. Prescott in the shotgun. Looks left, and it's a big play. Lorenzo Carter tips it up and makes an interception. What a play from Lorenzo Carter right away. What did I say? The Giants needed a pick, and they get one on the first drive. Let's go. What a play. Prescott looks for Ezekiel Elliott leaking out of the backfield, and Lorenzo Carter times it perfectly and makes an interception. What a play. Finally, Lorenzo Carter does something. Absolutely amazing start for the Giants defense. Wow. Let's go. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. What did I say? They need to get this offense an extra possession. So Dallas wins. I don't know if they won the toss, whatever, but they received this half, coughed up that possession right away, and we're cooking with gas. We are cooking with gas. Big interception. Huge. But the end of that Packers-Bengals game, both kickers will not be employed tomorrow. If they are, I don't care, Mason Crosby, you made the game winner. You had 5 shots. You've been in the league for like 20 years. Give someone else a shot. You single-handedly almost lost in the game today. Rodgers can get you into field goal range in 30 seconds. The why the Packers don't have a knockdown kicker is a joke. They should have a top 5 kicker in the league at all times when you have Aaron Rodgers getting you into field goal range whenever he wants. Big start for the Giants, man. Troy Aikman, we're not in the same class. All right, Dak Prescott throws a pick on the first drive. Let's go. Let's go. Big start to the game. Beat Dallas in Dallas, man. This is my least favorite team. Their fans are annoying. Everything about Dallas rubs me the wrong way. They have this sense of accomplishment. It's been a long time since the Dallas Cowboys have been anything special. Let's be honest. Sorry, Cowboy fans. If you're popping in the stream, sorry. That's a good start for the G-Men. Now you got to come up and you got to put points off. A short field here, off the turnover, you got to put points up. Obviously. You should want to put points up every time. But no quick punts. Let's see if this offensive line can hold up for the Giants today, man. They have been a revolving door. Like, everybody's either getting moved around, and new guys coming in, new guys getting shuffled in and out. That was on 4th and 2 for Lorenzo Carter. So if it was incomplete, it wouldn't have really mattered. But just to get off the field there is huge. Big morale boost, and it's a big play for Carter. All right, Jones under center to start. Barkley in the backfield. They had Ingram and Rudolph both set out left, and then motioned Ingram to the right slot. Handoff is to Barkley on 1st and 10, and he gets about 3 or 4 maybe. One thing about Saquon, I don't want to knock on wood here, but he's very secure. I know he had that fumble last week, but his team fell on it, so it doesn't matter, but he was trying to do too much there. But usually he's pretty secure with the ball. I don't think he has a lot of fumbles in his career, if any. 2nd and 6. Jones, play action. Rolls out right. Nowhere to go, and he takes it himself. See where they spot him, but it looks like it's a first down for the G-Man. Nice little run for Daniel Jones. Nowhere to throw. Then he takes it himself and gets a first down. Smart play. 402 yards last week for Jones. It was probably his best game of his career in New Orleans. Not many people really expect the Giants to go into New Orleans and win like they did last week. So let's see what they can do with Dallas today. A lot of pre-snap motion to start. John Ross. Handoff to Barkley. And he gets wrapped up by Van Der Esch after about 4 or 5. So going forward, there's some running lanes for Barkley. Nate Solder's playing left tackle, man. Matt Parrott is playing right tackle. So this could be shaky. So you got to... The defense is going to have to play even like that all game. Got to have to force another turnover. Jones in the shotgun. 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Looking deep. And he just overthrows John Ross. Just overthrew him, which is definitely hard to do, like Joe Buck just said. He had him. He just threw it a little bit too quick. 3rd and 5. It's a good shot to take on 2nd and 5. All right, so you got to convert here. You're probably in Graham Gano range, but you got to convert here, or at least make it a manageable 4th down. Jones in the shotgun, back to pass. Gets flushed out to his right. Throws it behind Kadarius Toney, incomplete. He got flushed out to his right, Jones there. Wanted to run it. They had good good spy linebacker on Jones there, so he couldn't really run for the first down. We'll see what Joe Judge wants to do. I bet you he just comes out and tries to draw him offside. I mean, it's a play Toney might have to make there. Toney might have to make that catch. They're going to line up Graham Gano for a long field goal attempt. And now I just have PTSD after that Packers-Bengals game about field goals. 54-yarder for Graham Gano. It has the leg, and it's no good. Wide right, so nothing comes of the turnover. And the Giants, once again, tough. That's tough, man. You got to put points on the board after that. And this is what I was afraid of. You play for the field goal there. You just missed that right. It's tough. That is tough. So both teams stall in their first drive. Prescott throws a pick. Giants can't convert on third down, miss a field goal. And it's missed field goal day, baby. It's missed field goal day all day. I think I have Gano in a fantasy league too. Brutal. Let me fix this. Fix this. It's bothering me. There we go. All right. So no points on that drive, which is tough. Once you get that interception there, you have a short field. You got to try to at least get into a manageable field goal distance. They didn't do that. It's a tough field goal. 54 yards is tough. Esteban, what's going on with the kickers today? They suck, man. I don't know. I mean, that's a bomb. Yeah, Crosby was a joke earlier, and that kid McPherson was brutal. But Gano, that's 54 yards. I mean, you can't assume he's gonna make that. You want him to make it. He has made something like that in the past, but that's why they need to be more aggressive on fourth down, man. Esteban, I am sick of them kicking, sick of them punting, all this crap. Tough though. Jones just missed John Ross, and then it was a tough play. He was thrown across his body to Toney on the sideline, and just Toney couldn't make the catch. A little bit behind him, but still, you would have liked to see him make the catch there. And you're going to have to do that. I want to see so Dallas just went for it on 4th and short twice. So they're going to be doing that all game long, which is why I said you need to come out trying to put points on the board. The Giants try to exchange threes all the time, and I hate it, especially early in the game. They never try to just come out and take hold of it. They always go for they'll settle for field goals. Ezekiel Elliott on 1st and 10, handoff to the right. He gets upended after a gain about 6 by Adoree Jackson. So 6 or 7, decent run on first down. Elliott's getting some holes. He's got good patience. This defense hasn't been great so far for the Giants, man. 22nd overall ranked. They got injuries. They can't rush the passer. No Jabril Peppers today. No Blake Martinez for the season, so it's an uphill battle for the defense. Prescott hands it off to Elliott, and he gets a first down. There's bull rushing the Giants' D-line, man. Their O-line is getting some gaps for Zeke. He's going to break 1 or 2. Leonard Williams, man, where are you at, bro? Danny Shelton, even though you're a rhinoceros of a human being and you look like you eat people for lunch, you do nothing out there. You get just dominated by the center. First and 10 for Prescott in the shotgun. Play action. There is a flag on the play. I don't know what the call is. Prescott throws it at Elliott, who catches it, and I think he'll have a first down. Acrobatic catch for Zeke, but there is a flag on the play. Think it's coming back? Or was that a free play for Dak? Illegal formation. All right, so the Giants get a break there. McCarthy looking perplexed on the sideline, looking like Peter Griffin. Yeah, Esteban, the Giants have to be aggressive, dude. They're going to have to continue to try to score touchdowns. I'm sick of them trying to go for field goals. 1st and 15 for Dallas. Try to get another negative play on first down, man. Yeah, Bradbury on Amari Cooper. It looks like Adoree Jackson on. Handoff is to Tony Pollard, who has a big hole on the right side, and he picks up a first down on 1st and 15. Telling you, these run gaps for Dallas, they're hurting me early. Their offensive line are just having their way with the Giants' defense so far. Giants are going to have to try to hold them to 3 here. 1st and 10. Prescott in the shotgun. They've been killing. They have CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. And they hand it off to CeeDee Lamb, and he carries for like 4 or 5 yards. That was so weird. You have Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard just ripped like a 17-yard run on his first carry of the game, and then you take him out and you give it to CeeDee Lamb. Why? 2nd and 7. Maybe you make Dak make another, mistake somehow. You never know. Prescott pitches it to Pollard. And he gets wrapped up short of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 for Dallas. And they'll go for it here. They'll go for it on 4th down if they don't lose yardage. They're going to be going for 7s, the 6s and 7s. The Giants are going to be going for 3s. Settle for 3. 3rd and 2, Prescott, empty set, no one in the backfield. He's just going to dump this out quickly. Yep, first down to Dalton Schultz. Right over the middle. Easy pitch and catch. Giants get eaten by tight ends, man. Just playing zone coverage. Tate Crowder, just, nobody reacted quick enough to simple pitch and catch. 1st and 10, play action to Zeke. Prescott pump faking, and he throws it out of bounds. O'Shane Zimenez, I think, almost got to Prescott as he rolled out right. That's the first time I've heard his name, too. So the outside linebackers at least doing something to start. .648 remaining. 2nd and 10 for Dallas. They're inside the Giants' 20. They're on about the 18 or 16-yard line. Handoff is to Elliott. He runs straight into Reggie Ragland, so he gets about 3. 3rd and about 7. And let's get an incompletion or an interception here. Or hold them to 3. Just hold them to 3, man. Nobody in the backfield. Prescott in the shotgun. They go for it. He throws it in. It's dropped by Dalton Schultz. Big play. It looked like the pass might have been a little bit behind him too. Let's see. Replay coming. Yeah, you got to catch that. Dalton Schultz got to catch that. So Dallas will settle for 3 as well. Greg Zuerlein. Who knows? It's been a weird day. Maybe he falls on his ass and misses this. Charlie Brown's it. 31-yard attempt. And no, someone finally makes a kick. Of course, it's Dallas's kicker. So 3-0. Could have been worse there. Defense is holding so far. 2 possessions, you only give up 3 points against Dallas. That's all right. You'll accept that. Let's put the 3 points up. All right. The way that Dallas is running the ball and the way that they look like running the ball, you got to get a lead after this possession. You got to go out on some type of lead. And I like the way Dak doesn't look comfortable early throwing it. I mean, that should have been a touchdown, I think. I think Dalton Schultz should have caught that. So I'm shocked they didn't try to keep the play in front of them and give up a 5-yard pass, then a rush. Yeah. He went for it all there, Prescott. We need a big possession here from Jones. I think he just missed John Ross on that last drive, which was a tough throw. And the Tony play, he was kind of flushed out right, thrown across his body. So those are the first 2 big throws that he did have a nice little first down run. Otherwise, that drive was kind of it was two first down markers basically. Saquon on first down is going forward, more forward than we've seen in the past, so that's a good start. Gotta try to push it down the field. Try to find Kenny Golladay. They're running on first down. I think they're doing that early to keep Dallas honest. But last week, what got the Giants out of jail was just when it was time to go, and Jones was just dropping back, throwing it all over the place. That's how they won the game. So you don't want to fall down to Dallas though when they can control the clock and run it for the entire game, which is what happens so often against Dallas. Wait, Nelly has a meal at Burger King now? That's hysterical. They're doing the celebrity meal thing. All right. We'll see who's returning kicks for the Giants with C.J. Board is out. There's no C.J. Board. There's no Jabril Peppers, so we'll see who's returning kicks for the Giants. I'm guessing it could be like Gary Brightwell. No, can't be. We'll see. In a second. Not that anybody ever gets a chance to return a kick in the NFL unless they really want you to. All right, kicks in the air through the back of the end zone, but it looks CJ. It looks like that is CJ Board. Thought he was out. Thought I read he was out. Got Tom Rinaldi on the sideline for the G-Men today. It just feels weird. He's going to tell you about someone's tragic story that he found out about this week. 6:17 remaining. 3-0 Dallas. First quarter. Andrew Thomas is active, but he's not playing, so it just doesn't make sense. All right. Jones in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Barkley motions out left. Looks like Micah Parsons goes out wide with Barkley. Throws it high for Barkley. And Barkley twisted his ankle, stepped on Kadarius Toney. What a start to the game for him. Terrible throw from Jones. Way overthrew Barkley on that play. And now Barkley twists his ankle, and he's probably done for the game. Awesome. Right away, first quarter, Saquon Barkley gets hurt. I'll be shocked to see him again. He looked like he sprained his ankle already. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Devontae Booker, and he gets stuffed. Oh, he stepped on... That was a bad play, man. Jones missed him, and then he steps on the defensive back's ankle. 3rd and 9. This is looking like a beat drive already. Giants are in big trouble here now. No Saquon, it looks like, for the indefinitely. Jones in the shotgun. Play clock winding down. Cowboys get through. And it's almost picked off, man. The pressure on Jones there. He's looking for Galladay. He throws it behind him. What a horrific start for Jones. Almost another one for Diggs. Jones took a hit going out right, and it's incomplete. Lucky. Should have been picked. Horrible start for Daniel Jones, man. He needs to get it together fast. CeeDee Lamb returning the punt. Breaks the tackle, and he gets a good return across the 50. Caden Smith wraps him up. Horrible. Momentum is not in the Giants' favor to start. That is for damn sure. For damn sure. Difficult to watch that drive right there. Saquon gets hurt. Jones looks like he knows he's going to be under pressure all day with Nate Solder playing left tackle. Nate Solder isn't good enough to play left tackle. He's definitely not. He's barely good enough to play right tackle. Meanwhile, Justin Fields just threw a touchdown pass. I saw that. This is going to get ugly. This is why I was thinking about not streaming today. I was worried. I had a feeling about this game. It just rubs me the wrong way. The 4:30 with Troy Aikman and Joe Buck in Dallas. It always just feels like a setup. Especially when Dallas is good, it always feels like it's just a setup for them to play well. I hope Saquon's okay, man. That was bad. You could see it right away. He twists his ankle. Yeah, that's a sprained ankle all day, and that's only going to get worse. They got to somehow figure out a way to put points on the board because that pass rush for Dallas is getting through right away. On that last play, whew, Jones was under siege on that last play when he was rolling out right. He almost threw a pick. Diggs almost had another one, which would have made me sick. This guy's been getting, I mean, rightfully so. He has 5 interceptions already. But need to be better on offense already. They've done nothing so far. Now they've lost their most explosive ball carrier in Saquon Barkley. So not good. No bueno. Barkley just looks devastated on the sidelines. Ankle completely turned. Dallas is across the 50 already. Great field position, too. So you can't even. Prescott back to pass. He fakes it, takes it himself, slides short of the first down, picks up about 7 or 8. So look, the coverage downfield looks to be decent so far for the Giants. Prescott isn't shredding them. He has 14 yards passing so far. Barkley's ankle looks like a balloon, it looks like. So, that's great. Tony Pollard right up the middle for a first down. This is my least favorite thing about watching, like when your defense cannot stop the run. It's just demoralizing to watch. I'd rather them get picked apart down the field quick shots than these like methodical drives that ended points anyway. You got to try to be aggressive, man. You got to try to step up. 1st and 10. Handoff is to Tony Pollard again, and this time he gets like spun down for after a gain of about 3 or 4. It'll be 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. You got to try to keep Prescott on 3rd and long in these games, man. Somehow, some way. This offensive line is already having their way with the Giants, which is why they cannot continue to give the ball back to them without putting up points. 2nd and 7. Dallas on the Giants' 34-yard line. Prescott under pressure, and he almost gets sacked by Julian Love. Almost, but he throws it away. Wow. Julian Love was like wrestling with Dak Prescott's ankle, and somehow he got sent on a blitz, Julian Love. He gets to Prescott. He wraps him up. Does enough to make him, he doesn't just get evaded. He wraps him up enough to where Dak feels the need to get rid of it. Big play from Dak to not go down there. 3rd and 7, throw it away. 3rd and 7. Let's go. Get off the field here again. I want to see more Zerline. Prescott struggles with the snap. Gets it out to the left, and he gets tackled. I don't know who that is. Brown on the Cowboys. Nice little crossing route. Bradbury's there. Here come Dallas is going for it. 4th and 1. They trust their offensive line. They sweep it out left. And they get a 1st down. They sweep it out right, to Cedric Wilson. Nice little play design there. Giants were stacking it up the middle. They thought that was coming. Nice little call to sweep it out to the right. Saquon's being carted back to the back to the locker room. Just injury plagued from Saquon. It's really devastating. What can he do about it? That was just a freak accident. He's not looking in one direction. The other guy's walking the other direction, steps on his foot. Could have happened walking in Grand Central. 1st and 10. Handoff is to Tony Pollard. Or is that Zeke? I can't tell. No, it's Zeke. And he gets about 5 or 6. So Dallas is going forward on every 1st down. It's 2 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. Dallas will have it for the rest of this quarter, assuming they don't score in the next play. At least Joe Judge hasn't used the timeout yet. Handoff is to Elliott to the left. He has a hole. And he gets wrapped up about 2 yards shy of a touchdown. So Dallas is on the 2. And they're going everywhere they want. Rushing the football. Everywhere they want. This defensive line is getting bullied, man. Bullied. Logan Ryan, just a shoestring tackle there. Dak hasn't had to do anything down the field yet. Pumps it out wide. They hand it off to Zeke, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Leonard Williams and the entire defensive line. We need to see more of that, man. When Dallas runs off the tackle, though, they just look. Zeke gets downhill. It's just that one cut to make, and he's in. Gonna have to force a turnover here, Push him back on this player here. 2nd and goal. .45 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. Prescott in the shotgun. Zeke to his right. He fumbles the snap, and the Giants pick it up. Dak fumbles the snap. Oh, my goodness, and Reggie Ragland fumble and dives on it. What a play. This is ridiculous. The Dallas Cowboys, man, you got to love them. Somehow Dak just looks up too quickly, loses the football, and Reggie Ragland dives on it. Wow. That is lucky. The Giants have been lucky so far, man. Lucky. They got to make them pay somehow. Insane. Dak not off to a good start. So all of a sudden, Giants have it on about the 5-yard line here. Wow, ridiculous. No Saquon Barkley, as we stated. He's back in the locker room. Handoff is to Devontae Booker, and he goes about 3 or 4 yards for the entire Dallas defense, wraps him up. Two turnovers forced already, so that's all you can ask for. They forced 2 turnovers in the first quarter. I mean, the second one is completely Dak's fault. I mean, both were Dak's fault, but at least the first one, Lorenzo Carter makes a nice play, jumps up in the air and gets a tip on the ball, but Jason Garrett is complaining about something with the referees. You got to feel for Saquon. They just keep showing him going back to the locker room. It's just devastating. But that's a big turnover forced. That is a huge turnover forced right there at the end of the first quarter. So we're going to go into the second, and it's only 3-0 Dallas, and the Giants have the football. So it could be a lot worse. If you were gambling on this, you would say, hey, all right, Giants sticking around. Horrible start for Daniel Jones, though. He looks a little rattled, and he's under pressure. That's for sure. The offensive line is not playing well so far. They're losing this game in the trenches. Chargers are up 13-10 on the Browns. Bears are up 7-3 on the Raiders. Cardinals are up 7-0 on the 49ers. All of these games, top of the second quarter. And this is going to have to be a big drive. I mean, I don't know how many times you're going to luck out. Dallas is on the 2-yard line, and you get Dak just rushes himself and messes up. Now he's going to be ready to get back that mistake. They dropped a touchdown, Dallas. I mean, you got to take advantage of one of these mistakes. You have to. The Giants need to start going for it on fourth and short too, man. In midfield area, have some faith in your quarterback to be able to at least run for 2 yards on 4th down. 2 turnovers forced in the first quarter, and the Giants have 0 points. That's not a good omen, man. That's not a good omen. I know they just forced that second turnover, so it's a little bit, misleading. But I don't have confidence in the defense and offensive line to win this game for them. It's going to have to be won by someone else, by some hero. Who's going to make a play? The night game is going to be sick, man. Chiefs, Bills, I'm excited for that. 2nd and 7, top of the second quarter. Daniel Jones and co. need to get rolling here because this offensive line's getting bullied. There's no Saquon Barkley. It's going to have to be him again. It's going to have to all be Daniel Jones. He's in the shotgun here. That's the snap. Zone read, keeps it himself, holds on to the football after a gain of about 4 or 5. Third and 3. Jones yet to make a completion in this game. You got to get one. No completions in the first quarter is not good. Jones airs it out. And incomplete. John Ross again looking for him. Doesn't get there. Keeps overthrowing John Ross. And it's another 3 and out. Tough start for Daniel Jones. I mean, it's a decent throw, but John Ross just doesn't adjust to the football quick enough. Overthrows him. Terrible start for Jones. Terrible start for Jones. Defense keeps bailing them out. Now they have to punt. Backed up at in their own end. Dallas will have another short field. Dak will be pissed off. Takes a huge giant bounce. And Dallas will have it on their own 35. The only way the Giants were going to... Everyone who on the over is pissed off too, man. Let's go. I mean, Jones has been horrible to start, but he needs to get it going. No matter what, worst thing that can happen before he gets the ball back is they're down 10 points. I feel like sometimes he wakes up a little late in games, and that's definitely the case to start. This Bengals-Packers game, man, they're showing the highlights. Just mayhem. Just absolute mayhem. I mean, these guys were taking bomb kicks, too. These coaches sometimes with the kick, expect a lot of these kickers, but 5 in a row, whatever it was, brutal. Some baseball on right now, I think. Rays are up 2-1 on the Red Sox. Horrible start for Daniel Jones in this offense, and it's difficult to say because he's taking shots, man. He's getting licked. I thought the over looked really good in this game, but thank God I didn't bet it. Jeez. Heartbreaking finish for your Bengals, Steve. Gave McCrary too many bites at the apple. I mean, gave Crosby. Not McCrary. I was reading your name as I said that. It's going to be a 9-6 game, Esteban said. Yeah, right, man. Dallas keeps moving it down the field. They just have 2 bad turnovers. Dak needs to get it together, though. Both quarterbacks, terrible starts, to be honest. The only thing that's been consistent has been Dallas's run game and Dallas's pressure on Daniel Jones to start. So Dak on his own 35, 1st and 10. He's got a pick and a fumble already. Handoff is to Elliott. He's got a big hole and he gets about 15, 14 yards on 1st down. Looks like Trayvon Diggs is has a little injury possibly. So 2 big players for both team, 1 player from each team. Barkley and Diggs looking injured, but Diggs looks like he might come back. Barkley's not coming back. Handoff is to Elliott. He could run straight into Azeez Ojulari. So nice play from Azeez Ojulari, the rookie. They finally get a good positive defensive play on 1st down. They've had 2 turnovers, but the problem has been they're just getting the Cowboys are going downhill on 1st down. They're getting 5, 6, 7, 8 on 1st down consistently in the run game. You need to stuff Zeke and try to cover. It's tough, man. It's a good offense, obviously. Prescott in the shotgun. He dumps it off to Tony Pollard to the right, and he gets wrapped up after a gain of about 1 or 2 by Adoree Jackson. So another chance to get off the field for this defense. Azeez Ojulari getting a little love from the broadcast booth. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Dak hasn't made any big throws down the field. It's been mostly little dump-offs and run plays. He's going to convert this. He looks deep. And he's got CeeDee Lamb for a huge touchdown. Giants get burnt. CeeDee Lamb is just a burner, man. Great throw from Prescott. I want to see who's in coverage here, but it's just a great throw. CeeDee Lamb is just a problem. James Bradbury guarding CeeDee Lamb. Julian Love late to get over. Perfectly in Lamb's breadbasket. Touchdown. Horrible start. At least they scored quickly. Offense has to answer. See if Zerline makes the kick. There goes the 9-6, Esteban. Knew they were going to convert that play. It's up to the Giants now. You got to score. Got to keep this a one-possession game consistently. See if you can win it late, but not a good start. You lose Saquon Barkley. You have no Andrew Thomas. You have no Jabril Peppers. It's just injury-prone team. Excuses every year. But Daniel Jones has not played well to start the game. No, don't get that twisted. I won't be hiding that. Everyone on this channel knows I believe in Daniel Jones. He's played well to this point this season, but that was his worst quarter this season. So let's see if he responds. Wasn't a good start to the second either. They keep going 3 and out. He keeps taking shots, like getting blasted. Yep. CeeDee Lamb is a problem, Esteban. He is a problem. He's just so fast. Yeah, Lamb is going to have a huge game. Bradbury just got toasted there. Yeah, he was toast there. So that's rough. I don't know why. I would have Adoree Jackson on following CeeDee Lamb around as much as you can and put Bradbury on Amari Cooper. I think that's just a better matchup. I think Jackson has the best speed, and I think Lamb is their fastest receiver. I think Cooper and Bradbury is a good matchup, but not on that play. If you're just popping in for a second, hit that thumbs up button. Helps other people see the stream in the future. Appreciate that. Esteban has Lamb over 100 yards. Well, he's well on his way after that bomb. 50-yard bomb. Wake up. They got to wake up. Joe Judge, what's going on, bro? Pat Graham, what's going on, bro? I know you forced 2 turnovers, but they were pretty lucky. Let's be honest. Those turnovers are not something you go, wow, great defense. It's kind of lucky. Beautiful pitch and catch, though. I mean, you can't say anything about that throw and touchdown catch from CeeDee Lamb. It just hits him right in stride. His last stride is catching the football. And then he's 2 steps and he's in the end zone. This could get ugly if they don't score on this drive, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have faith in them being able to come back against Dallas in Dallas. That was their longest play of the year. Going out for kick returns is just a joke at this point. They might as well just get rid of it. Get it together, Jones. Get it together, Nate Solder. Jason Garrett looks extremely worried about what's going on, as he should be, because we all are. Tony in the slot, Galladay to his right, Rudolph out there, Caden Smith out there. Incomplete. I just froze there because I was like, did Jones just throw a horrendous interception? Diggs almost makes a pick. Galladay just not getting open. This has been a horrible start to the game for Daniel Jones, man. Daniel Jones. This is one of the worst. That's one of the worst 6 passes I've ever seen him throw. Tony, wide receiver pass. They throw it out back to Devontae Booker, who drops the football. Oh, my God. They try a trickery. They throw it out to Tony to the left, who throws it back to Devontae Booker, who drops the ball. Just everything trash. They can't even complete a wide receiver pass. The guy's wide open. He catches it. I don't know what happened. Kenny Galladay is getting locked up by Trayvon Diggs so far. He's getting loved from the announcers. Jones, time to throw a completion, buddy. Massive pressure. He throws it as far as he can down the field. Tony makes the catch. Kadarius Toney on a bomb down the field. Wow, what a play from Daniel Jones and Kadarius Toney. Oh, my goodness. Jones was getting rocked as he threw this. Toney makes the catch. Surprised Dallas doesn't want to look at that, but we move on here. Jones in the shotgun now. Let's see if that gets him going. He's looking for Galladay, and he's just not open. He throws it up for Galladay, and Galladay's just not even making an attempt to go get the football. "38-yard from Jones to Toney on third and 10. They complete that. That was like a Hail Mary heave down the sideline. Toney kind of got away with not being an offensive pass interference. I don't know how he made that play, but I think that's his biggest play in a Giants uniform so far. 2nd and 10. This is going to be clearly a run to Booker. And it is. Booker goes forward for about 3 or 4. Third down. 3rd and 6. They need to be going for it on 4th down, too, if they get close. Like, I don't want to. If they get 4 yards here, they need to be going for it. Don't kick a field goal. Dallas is going to continue to put up touchdowns. 3rd and 6. Jones in the shotgun. Dallas is playing back on this. Nowhere to go with the ball there. Looking for Colin Johnson. Dallas's DBs are just beating the Giants receivers right now. Jones is having a horrible start. He had that one Hail Mary throw to Toney that bailed him out. He's playing terrible. This is one of the worst games he's played so far. Here comes Graham Gano again. They got to convert this. What is this attempt? 51. He missed from 54 earlier. If they missed this, this is going to be tough. I might have to cut the stream early. And Graham Gano puts it through. So the Giants are finally on the board thanks to one heave, back-footed heave to Kadarius Toney. So it's a one-possession game. Some way, somehow, it's a one-possession game. Oof. All right. Take a deep breath. They're on the board. They've scored points. They look so bad on offense right now. Their receivers are not getting open. There's no separation. Jones is throwing bullets into tight windows. No one's making a play so far. Toney made that one play. That was just a heave down the field. I was extremely lucky as well. This has been a weird first half, man. Other than Dallas's ability to just run it down the Giants' throats, and that, they did make a big throw to CeeDee Lamb, but the consistent thing in this first half has been Dallas's ability to run the ball down the field. Giants cannot run the football. They're not generating any explosive plays other than one throw to Tony. It's that simple so far. Other than if it wasn't for the 2 turnovers, this game would be over already. We might have to end the stream. Red Sox up now in the Rays. It's the other sports action in the world going on. If Gano missed that field goal, man, it would have been ugly. I mean, you could say it should be 10-6 right now. Gano missed a 54-yarder by the length of the football, so that could have been different. But gonna need another stop. Jones does not look good, but I can't really, he's missed a couple of throws. MC, when it was 3rd and 3, Jones threw the 40-yard pass, and it's like, dude, all we needed was 3 yards, and it wasn't even the dude that was open. I know. He's taking shots down the field, but I don't know. I haven't seen, anybody get open at all. All these throws he's making are contested right now. Even, these little short ones, that short throw to Galladay that he just tried. There was nothing there. Nothing there. So these receivers are going to have to start winning, man. These receivers are going to have to start winning on the outside. It's getting a little worrisome. And the pressure Dallas is getting is way, more substantial. They're just winning the trenches, which is just the most consistent thing throughout the game. Each quarterback may make a mistake or make a play, but the most consistent thing so far has been Dallas's ability to run the ball. They may run for 200 yards today. If you're just popping in for a second, hit that like button. Graham Gano puts it through the back of the end zone. It's 10-3 Dallas. It could be a lot worse, if we're being honest. And we're going to need some more defensive stops some way, somehow. James Bradbury's got to wake up. CeeDee Lamb just burnt him. Julian Love was late getting over, and that's where we really missed Jabril Peppers. Who knows if Peppers would have made that play. It was tough. It was a really good throw. But we roll on. Prescott in the shotgun at their own 25 after the touchback. Yep, 100% MC. He said, the wide receivers are getting bullied at the line of scrimmage and they're getting pressure at the play. Can't develop. Agreed, 100%. False start for Dallas to start the drive. And normally I'd be like, wow, that's a big deal. But Dallas just churns out 15-yard plays. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to get excited yet after the false start. Zeke's not on the field here. Tony Pollard honestly scares me more for breaking a big run than Zeke. I don't know about you guys. Zeke is more of a guy who wears down the defense. Tony Pollard's that big play receiver. And Tony Pollard on cue just catches a pass on the outside, gets about 5 or 6. So it'll be about 2nd and 9. Second and 9. Zeke's still on the sideline, which, like I said, keeps making me nervous. I'd rather see him out there. Play action to Pollard. It gets tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's picked off again. It's intercepted. Oh, they say it's incomplete. Oh, it was almost a pick for Quincy Roche. Let's see if he picks it off. Reggie Ragland gets his hands up. And he does seem to kind of trap it there. Doesn't really get his hands underneath it. I don't think they're give him that pick. And the Giants probably shouldn't challenge that. I wouldn't challenge that. So 3rd and 9. Got to make a play. No challenge, which I like to see. I don't believe that would have been a good play to overturn. Try to get overturned. Prescott throws it to Schultz. He's short. So it'll be 4th and 1. Dallas is 31. Do they go for it here? They're going to go for it. See, this is what I mean. 4th and 1. They're not afraid that they can get a yard. The Giants are not confident they can get a yard on offense. And Dallas is not worried about getting a yard here. 4th and 1 on their own. This would be a huge play. Are they just trying to draw them off here? We'll see. 6 seconds on the play clock. Dak is in the shotgun, and they're going to punt it. Or they're going to call a timeout, it looks like. So Dallas will take a timeout. Whew, that's a big stop if that's what it is. Defense keeping them in this. Even though, like I said, I'm not gassing up the Giants' defense because Dallas has only put up 10 points so far because Prescott, self-inflicted wounds. I'm not. I guess Lorenzo Carter made a decent play on the football, but I don't think that we can't give the Giants too much credit for diving on the football after Dak Prescott fumbles a snap. You got to win this game. Philadelphia won, I believe. You got to win this game. If you're just popping in for a second, make sure to hit that like button. Lets other people see us in the future. Really appreciate that. Joe Judge looks like he has a fresh haircut. 4th and 1. Dallas is indeed punting. They did try to, or are they faking it? No, they are not. They are punting it. No penalty on the running into the kicker. C.J. Board returns the punt like 4 or 5 yards. Board gets 4. So Giants will have it on their own 11-yard line. Defense holds up again. So this explosive Cowboys offense isn't exactly, they had the big play to Lamb. They've had a couple of nice plays, but they're not dominating yet in terms of points and converting and putting everything together. Reading a report on Saquon, classic low ankle sprain. NYG will assure no fracture. His swelling is very normal. Don't freak out. Return to sport time is 6.5 days. So if the Giants can somehow manufacture a win out of this, he might be able to give it a go next game. But not a good start for Daniel Jones in this offense, and they pretty much have to go the length of the field in this drive. So we'll see. They look like a team that will be happy to get 3 points a drive here. The handoff is to Booker, and he gets wrestled down after about 1 yard. There's just no space for the Giants to run. There's all types of space for Dallas to run. You get a little game break. Browns at Chargers. Kareem Hunt right up the middle. Browns are up on the Chargers. Go Chargers. Yeah, I saw the picture, MC, of Saquon's ankle. Jones in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. And he throws a strike to Kadarius Toney for about 4 or 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Got to convert on 3rd down, man. Dallas's corners, and there's not a lot of space for these Giants receivers. I think they're going to have to unleash Jones's legs soon, to be honest with you. They're going to have to try to let him run, see what happens. Jones himself is going to have to just start tucking it because there's not a lot of space. They're 1 for 5 so far on 3rd down today. This would be a huge conversion to keep the drive going from stalling right away. Dallas showing a lot of pressure at the line of scrimmage. Completes it over the middle to Kadarius Toney, who does like a full flip, does like a kick flip, and he's fine for a 1st down. So it's Toney and Jones are all the completions so far. Kadarius Toney at least able to get open on this little crossing route, runs across. Jones has enough time this time, and they convert. Handoff is to Devontae Booker, and he goes forward for about 3 or 4. There is a flag on the play, and this will be coming back on the Giants. Too many men on the field on Dallas. Wow. 5-yard penalty. We needed that. We'll take that. We'll take all the help we can get. Dallas is doing everything they can to keep this entertaining matchup. You got to love them, man. They can't get out of their own way. No matter how talented they are, Dallas, there's always that one little thing, that light that doesn't go on. Jones in the shotgun, 1st and 5, the elusive 1st and 5. Toney motions out wide. They hit Evan Ingram over the middle. Evan Ingram wraps it up, holds onto the football, and he gets a 1st down. Big play for the Giants. Evan Ingram, nice little play design. They motion Tony out wide, and they hit Evan Ingram over the middle. Mika, you want to hear about my Mika's? I'll give you my run up the middle to Devontae Booker. He breaks a tackle, and the Giants are driving now. Here we go, Stubbs. We'll hold that thought. Next commercial break, Stubbs. Hold on with me. Stay with me. Next commercial break, I'll talk to you about the Mika contract. I want to ask you some questions about it because I don't claim to be a hockey expert. All right. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. Handoff is to Booker again. This time he gets about 2 yards. But a semblance of life here on this drive. A semblance of life. Jones has taken some serious shots so far. Yeah, Giants have to score this drive. Handoff to Elijah Penny, who breaks a tackle and gets about 4 or 5. So it'll be 3rd and short. And this is the area of the field where, so the Giants should not be afraid to run it here if they want and then go for it on 4th down. I do not want to see if settle for a field goal. Elijah Penny delivered a blow to Keanu Neal, man. He lowered his shoulder and leveled him. Third and 4. Bunch of receivers out left. Kyle Rudolph out wide to the right. Jones throws and it's complete. It's caught to Kadarius Toney. Big play for Toney. He goes, is he almost in the end zone? It's young Joker, baby. Let's go. It's Kadarius Toney time. It's Toney time. Look at the way Toney catches this ball and eludes the entire Dallas defense. He made 3 people miss just as soon as he caught the ball there. This guy is a freak. Kadarius Toney is a freak when he puts his foot in the ground, man. I'm excited to watch this guy play for the Giants. Let's go. Young Joker season. All right, 2 yards you got to get, G-Men. Hold on to the ball. It's Devontae Booker. Oh, and they call a false start. Oh, my goodness gracious. All you have to do is don't go offside. What's the call here? Tough. Oh, Dallas uses a timeout. Dude, Tony is impressive the way he runs. So it looks like Dallas called a timeout because the Giants were trying to go too fast. So that they don't call a flag, I don't believe. All right, got to pound this in. All of a sudden, Jones has 98 yards in the last 7 minutes. Because Kadarius Toney is having a hell of a first half. Does Toney have all... Oh, Ingram has a nice catch. Yep. Esteban agreed. Also, this dude just... The way he caught the ball, did you see the way he was juking as he caught the ball? Because he used his hands and he eluded every defender. Booker on 1st down. He breaks a couple tackles, but he still isn't able to get across the plane, so... He gets across the line of scrimmage. The Giants will have 2nd and goal. It'll be about 1.5 yards here to gain. And this is where you wish you had Saquon to just leap over everyone, get in the end zone. But he'd probably break his leg or something, man. This guy's cursed at this point. You got to feel bad for Barkley. QB sneak possibly. Nope, they hand it off up the middle, and Booker is stuffed again. So it'll be 3rd and short. Vander Esch just stuffed Devontae Booker in the hole. Just couldn't even drive his legs. So it'll be 3rd and short for the Giants. Need to be getting a touchdown here. It's 4-down territory. You need to be able to gain half a yard. They line up in QB sneak set. Jones bootleg. Tries to take it himself, but did he get in? Jones tried to level the DB. I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. Jones bootlegged it. The DB stayed at home. Jones lowered his shoulder. And he's short of the first down. He's short of the touchdown. Brutal. And he looks like he's shaken up on the play, too. Oh, he's very shaken up. He can't continue to play. Jones has a concussion. Barkley and Jones going out. Mike Glennon warming up. What a nightmare. There's no way Jones is going to play. He definitely has a concussion. He wobbled, almost fell down. This is crazy stuff, man. I'm going to be sick. Yeah, MC, you look like you have like the latest take of all time. That sucks, man. They still have 4th and 1 to gain, but damn, they lost their quarterback and their running back in the first half of this game. Not good at all. Not good. Mike Glennon now against the Dallas Cowboys. Who's going to be the hero? Is it going to be Mike Glennon? Put Tony in at quarterback. Fox is late coming back from the break. Literally, Fox just came back from the break, and Giants are in the end zone. So Devontae Booker gets in the end zone. It is a touchdown. Thank goodness. They go for it on 4th and goal, and they score. Booker just goes over the top. Finally, they get in the end zone. It's a tie game. Could be a tie game. Gano puts it through, but I'm just devastated, man. Barkley and Jones are going to be on the IR. It's going to be Devontae Booker and Mike Glennon today. Tries to run through Jabril Cox, and he gets... Kadarius Toney dapping him up, but he's going back to the locker room. 100% has a concussion. There's no way he can come back in the game. Scary stuff, man. So Mike Glennon against this Dallas Cowboys defense. But when you lose your quarterback, there's just really there's no positivity to think. Mike said terrible play calls as usual. Ran HB dive before timeout. Ran same HB dive after rollout. Same, yeah. I mean, I didn't hate the rollout call. Dallas was just ready for it. Now Mike Glennon's going to have to play. I can't believe it, man. They lose Barkley and Jones in the first half. Just even if they somehow win this game, you'll just be like, how? And first of all, you'll be like, how? And we'll see if Mike Glennon can do anything. Now you have to play. I don't know what you're gonna do. This is grim, whatever you want to say. Yeah, Jones' neck like snapped back. It looked like he was in a car accident on that play. He's done for the day. Giants just look like a team that don't know what they're going to do now without their quarterback, man. Hopefully Glennon can manage the game, but we lose that dual threat QB. Yeah, absolutely. This is just a wind out of my sails. I mean, Jones wasn't having a great half, don't get it twisted, but he was starting to, that was a decent drive there. He was starting to put together some plays. He tries to, he bootlegs out and just wants to overwhelm the safety. He just can't do it. He goes helmet to helmet. Doesn't really go lower his shoulder, lowers his neck. And his head snaps back. Not good. So the kickoff is shanked by Gano, but he puts it through the back of the end zone anyway. It was a line drive, weird spin, but he still had enough power on it. Tough stuff, man. Tough stuff. Mike Glennon just looks like a giraffe back there. The whole Giants sideline looks shaken up by it. It's totally a concussion. He was wobbling. There's no way he's coming back. And if you think Daniel Jones sucks, we'll see what Mike Glennon can do. Pitch to Elliott, and the Giants read it perfectly, and they lose 3 yards. Reggie Ragland is having a nice half. He's having his best half in a Giants uniform. He has a fumble recovery, but he's also made a couple of nice plays. A couple of tips at the line of scrimmage. That time, he gets in the backfield, reads the play, and gets to Ezekiel Elliott before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12. Over the middle to Dalton Schultz. They get about 10 back there, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Dallas only has 1 timeout, so are they going to get this play off before the 2-minute warning? It looks like it. Dak hurrying them up. Giants. Free play for Dak, and it's completed. Giants jumped offside, and then they just threw it to Amari Cooper, back shoulder, as soon as they saw the flag. Adoree Jackson gets beat there, and Cooper just sits down on the back shoulder and makes the play. 2-minute warning in the second quarter. It's 10-10. Some way, somehow, this is a 10-10 football game, but the Giants have lost probably their 2 best offensive players, if we're being honest. Glennon goes on a 2-game winning streak, causing QB controversy in New York. Listen, just somehow Mike Glennon do something in this game that makes me excited about the team. Just get Tony involved. Just throw a bomb to Golladay. Maybe he catches it. Tony looks exciting, though. That's the only thing you could say about this first half is that Kadarius Toney is eating so far. But devastating. A lot of Burger King commercials, too. I may have to get some food soon. I'm starving. Not going to eat on stream, but I am hungry. Jones definitely big concussion. Tough kid, though. He tried to get up, but he couldn't. This is like the most demoralizing 10-10 game you'll ever see for the Giants. The Giants were 7-point underdogs, so you would think I'd be happy right now because they're in the game, but it's all smoke and mirrors for me so far. There's really not a lot to be. You just have to figure Dallas will figure it out more than the Giants will the rest of this game, especially on that 3rd down play. I mean, you jump offside on 3rd and 2, and you give Dak an opportunity to just air it out down the field. That's brutal. You can't let him do that. You got to try to, make him run that run play that they were planning on running or whatever they were trying to do and break that up. But not happy with this first half injury report. The whole team is injured. So the last 3 first-round draft picks the Giants have on offense, besides Kadarius Toney, so Jones, Thomas, Barkley, all not playing right now. Devontae Booker, Mike Glennon, Nate Solder. These are the cast of characters we're hoping pull it through today. Here we go. Back from the 2-minute warning. 1:55 remaining after that last play. Bled a little time. Dallas across the 50. They're at the Giants 45. You have Elliott split out left behind CeeDee Lamb, which is a dangerous duo. You know it's going left. Giants send a little blitz, and they finally get a sack. Julian Love gets around on the edge, and Danny Shelton and Leonard Williams each get half a sack. So, good blitz call. Julian Love has blitzed twice so far, and it's worked both times on Dak. Drops it over the middle to Dalton Schultz. So, it'll be 3rd and about 5. He gets about 5 on 2nd and 11. Cowboys are in hurry up. There's a minute 20 left. They only have 1 timeout. They're trying to get into field goal range. This is a big conversion. If they can get it, then it'll be you'd like to see Joe Judge maybe want to use some timeouts here to probably get the ball back, but Prescott steps up and delivers again to Dalton Schultz. This guy's eating over the middle. 55 seconds left. Ooh, Bradbury jumped around and he almost had an interception. He dropped it on 1st and 10. Oh, that would have been huge. You got to make that pick, Bradbury. You got to make that pick. He jumps the route. It hits him in the hands. He's got to make that play. Gets a little bit of a bump from Brown, but he's got to make that play. Hits him right in the arms. 41 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 for Dallas on the Giants' 24-yard line. Prescott in the shotgun. Nobody else in the backfield. Steps up and delivers a touchdown strike to, who is that? To Amari Cooper. So horrible defense to end the half. They just fold like a cheap lawn suit at the end of the half. Dallas gets in the end zone. Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb both with touchdowns. You have Rodarius Williams guarding Amari Cooper here. I mean, it's just so bad. He gets spun like a top on the route. He's almost falling down. Still almost, it doesn't even come close. Beautiful pitch and catch. Love is nowhere to be found. Julian Love in coverage does not look great so far. Looks better as a blitzer. And there's 36 seconds left, and Daniel Jones is out for the game, and Saquon Barkley is out for the game. And it's 17-10. Anything else, Giant fans, to be excited about? Let me know. Struggle City right now. Thank God, MC says Troy Aikman sucks when he calls Dallas games. Thank God I'm, doing this and not watching with the sound on. Dak is pissing me off, though, man. Giants are not getting enough done. Now we have to watch Mike Glennon come out and take a knee. All right, so Esteban, going back to that Mika contract. My question is, does this prevent them from making any other big signings in the future? Because I feel like this team needs to, not just remain the same. They need to get better somehow. And how are they going to be able to do that if they don't have any cap? Meanwhile, Nick Chubb just had a 52-yard run for Cleveland. So Cleveland is up 2 touchdowns on the Chargers. Yeah, we took out Dak last year. Bradbury drops a pick. And then the next play, Dallas scores a TD. Bradbury had to make that play, dude. $36. If you're just popping in for a second, hit that thumbs up button. Let's other people see us in the future. Really appreciate that. Trying to grow this little channel, little thing real fast. Zerline's kick is up in the air. Board will let it go through the end zone again. And I doubt Giants have 3 timeouts. Is there any chance they try to push it down the field for 3 here? No way. Mika should not be making 13 plus a year. Cut it out. Cut it out. 13 plus a year, you're like a top 5 player in the NHL. Is he really that good? There's no way I'm giving him 13 plus. All right, Mike Glennon in the shotgun. Let's see what he's got. They dump it off to Devontae Booker on 1st and 10, and he's going in circles. He just looks like he doesn't know how to run, honestly. But he gets about 5 or 6 on 1st down. Giants just going to let the clock run out here, it looks like. They're not going to run a play, are they? They'll let it go to the half. So, thank you for everyone popping in the stream real fast. If you're here, just hit that like button real quick. But devastating first half if you're a New York Football Giants fan. First, you lose Saquon Barkley to that ankle injury. Then, Daniel Jones looks like Shane Falco, and he just stumbles. He looks like he's about to puke. Bad concussion, it looks like. Neck snap back. The defense has allowed big touchdown plays to CeeDee Lamb, and that Amari Cooper touchdown at the end of the half is just devastating. You cannot be dropping that pick. Esteban, I just disagree in general. I think Zibanejad's a nice player. I just think this is the type of move that limits the trajectory of the Rangers. I think their whole – I don't know too much about hockey. I'm not pretending to be an expert. But you need to be able to build your team with salary cap. And if you're just remaining the same, unless the younger guys get a lot better, we'll see. I don't know. This has just been such a bad half on all accounts, and to be honest with you, it's only going to get worse. Now we have to watch a whole half of Mike Glennon. They're down 7 points. They just got marched down the field on by Dallas. It's just difficult. This is a difficult explanation for how to feel. There's no way to be like blaming someone right now. It's just like your quarterback got hurt, your running back got hurt. Move on to next week or next time they're both playing, because it's not going to be any time. Saquon apparently will be back next week, or maybe 2. I think it'll be 2 weeks. There's no way he's going to be back healthy. He's not going to practice all week. Daniel Jones probably is going to be in concussion protocol for the next month. He looked like a crash test dummy on that play on the 1 yard line. You got to give him the credit. Like, he has heart. He tried to bull rush. He tried to Mike Allstott somebody in the hole trying to get into the end zone. Didn't work out. And the Giants are down 17-10 going into quarter 3. I'm going to take a brief intermission during halftime, recharge the batteries, get a little water, use the bathroom, and we will be right back. All right, so stick with me, guys, all right? Appreciate it. We are back after that extremely tough second quarter. They start driving. Daniel Jones gets injured. Obviously, Saquon got hurt early in the game. And it's not looking good. Let's be honest. It's not looking good if you're a New York Football Giants fan right now. They're down 7 points. The third quarter is coming up. They do get the ball, but Mike Glennon is in at quarterback. And you have to figure that Mike Glennon has not had a lot of opportunities in practice to do anything, and it is what it is at this point. If they somehow win this or make it a competitive game, or if you're a gambler and you took the Giants +7, if they can cover for you, I'll be happy. But 1-4 start, it's looking like. Dallas is a good team, man. Dallas on offense is dangerous. They have so many weapons, so many guys that could beat you. How are we all doing out there? How's everyone's fantasy teams looking? I know I was playing Saquon in one league, and I was willing to let Saquon destroy me. I'm still getting destroyed. I'm played against Tom Brady. It's a wrap. Austin Eckler doing nothing. Very difficult when Daniel Jones. It's very difficult to get any type of read on this game or have any type of emotions when your quarterback goes out. It's just like, where do we go from here? He looks like he may be out for a week or two. I mean, that was a bad concussion. He was stumbling over himself. He had to get carted off the field. The Bears are up 14-3 on the Raiders. Jones overthrew Barkley on that play too. If he threw it to him and and he caught it, it was probably an easy pitch and catch for a first down, and Barkley doesn't get hurt. So. Mike Glennon time. Step up, Mike Glennon. Davis Mills threw for 300 yards today. Mike Glennon should be able to try to do the same. Why not? I'm sure Mike Glennon has played well at some point somewhere. Difficult to stomach. Tough. I don't think the game, the Giants have played hard. They've gotten 2 fortunate turnovers. But Dallas is just, with Dak still healthy, with no Jones, it's just not going to get better from here. I don't think so. Something crazy is going to have to happen if the Giants are going to have any type of shot. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's going on in the rest of the NFL? Any other good games? Anything else that should be getting my attention more so than this debacle? The 2 best players on the Giants offense go out in the first half against their biggest opponent, their biggest rival in my opinion. Going into last place. Last place is coming. Last place is coming. Also, yo, Nick Viggs, what up? Pop in the chat if you're just coming in. If you're popping in for a second, just hit that thumbs up button. Helps people see us in the future. But I have no good vibes going into this second half. None whatsoever. The Giants get the ball first. I bet you they're going to try to keep this score as respectable as possible, but they're not going to be playing to win. Chargers just made it a 1-score game versus Cleveland. All right, that's easily the best game on the slate right now. I wish I could. There should be an option where, every week you get to pick your 2 games. It doesn't have to be local. You should get to pick. Because sometimes I'm like, first of all, I wasn't going to wake up to watch the Jets in London today. Sorry, Jet fans. Not as if the Giants are any better, to be honest. 1-4, disgraceful, man. Really, really bad start. You lose Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones in the first half. 2 captains on offense, 2 captains of the whole team. You've already lost Blake Martinez, the defensive captain, for the season. I'm not showing the game. I'm just talking about it. I'm just giving you the breakdown as it happens. So if you don't have a radio or something, kind of like a radio play-by-play with a little bit of color, that's what we're doing here. The process is wondering if I'm showing the game. Sorry, though. Cannot do that. We'll get bounced from YouTube. Giants get the ball first. I hope they have some type of semblance of an idea what to do with Mike Glennon in that quarterback. I bet you he took 5 practice reps. He was probably smoking a cigarette at halftime, Mike Glennon. He's got a long neck, too, Glennon. Jeez. Here we go. Mike Glennon coming back out there. Let's see what Rinaldi. My nose is getting itchy. And he just said they're out. Breaking news. Both guys who are brutally injured are out. Thanks, Rinaldi. Must be nice to have that job. Glennon bootleg first play. And he hits Kadarius Toney down the left sideline. Toney all the way. What a big play to start to have. Mike Glennon to Kadarius Toney. And right away the Giants are in business in the second half. Holy crap. Yeah, Ray says Glennon's a legit backup. I hope so. That's a good start right there. Good blocking, good play call. Kadarius Toney has been all over the place. They pitch it out to Toney quickly here on the screen pass. Tries to make a man miss. And he gets dragged out after about a 4 or 5 yard gain. So they're feeding Kadarius Toney. He's getting tons of touches in this offense. Let's go, Ray. Game within reach. Doesn't matter who's the playing quarterback. I really don't have any agendas. I don't care. Just go beat the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. F Dallas, Humberto. Let's go. Get something done here. Hand off to Booker, Barkley. I wish. And he goes back a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 6. Yeah, we're drinking Schweppes today. Start a new job tomorrow. Cannot be on the alcohol train this late in the day. If it was a 1 o'clock kick, maybe we have a couple. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Giants on the Dallas 35 after pretty much that huge play to Kadarius Toney to start the drive. Free play for Glennon. He runs with it and he gets a first down. How about that from Mike Glennon? And it was a free play. Dallas jumped offside. Glennon, snap was a little bit high. He was under tons of pressure because it was a free play. See, you know what drives me crazy about the whole free play thing? You should one of these quarterbacks is going to actually get destroyed on these free plays. On one of these free plays. Like, what's the call? All right, yeah, it's a first down. Basham was offside, so here we go. 3 for 3, 47 yards for Mike Glennon. Is he new QB1? Galladay's out too. Oh my God. So it's Ingram and Toney and CJ Board right away. The Giants are missing 3 starting receivers, starting quarterback, and a starting running back. They just threw a screen pass to CJ Board. Hey, look, I mean, I don't care how they get it done, but still, they are missing their entire offense right now. They have Wes Martin in at left guard. They have a backup left tackle, backup right tackle, backup quarterback, backup running back, backup receivers, just backup city. And they're just getting it to Kadarius Toney. It's the only way they're getting on the offense right now. And he looks decent. Young Joker, baby. Handoff is to Devontae Booker. He runs left behind a little bit of a convoy, and he gets about 4 or 5. So it'll be 3rd and 4. If you're just popping in for a second, hit that like button. We're going to try to be bringing you more streams. We're going to be doing some New York Knicks streams soon for the regular season. Excited about that. We'll try to bring you some more stuff on the channel as we can. Here we go. 3rd and 5 for Glennon. It's on the Dallas 24-yard line. And this would be a big conversion if they keep this drive going, keep eating clock. And Glennon fumbles the snap and has to fall on it. And there we go. Backup quarterback. That's what you get. Nice 3rd down conversion, Glennon. Shouldn't eat that popcorn. Look at that. Just fumbles the snap. Hits him in his hands. Has to dive on it. And here comes Graham Gano for another field goal attempt. So, Graham Gano, I hope you're ready to kick some field goals. 51-yarder for Gano. Kick is up, and it is good. Gano has been money. He missed a 54-yarder, but he barely missed it, and he hits 2 50-plus yarders today so far. So, we'll add to that score. Giants put points on the board. I mean, they get points out of the drive. Big plays to Kadarius Toney. Let's look at the stats here, because I think Toney's it seems like he's having a big day. I don't know. He's got to be close to 100 yards so far. And it's a lot of yards after the catch. This is exactly what he's about. Tony, 6 catches for 121 yards. He's having a huge day. Young Joker, baby. This is as big a game you'll see from a Giants receiver in a long time, to be honest with you, since OBJ has been there. Kenny Golladay is ruled out with a knee injury. Just the hits keep on coming. Should be 16-17. You could say that, Esteban, but Dallas fumbled a snap. Dak fumbled a snap. Dalton Schultz dropped a touchdown in the first drive or second drive of the game. So I don't really feel as if the Giants have been. I actually feel like the Giants have been more lucky than unlucky. Outside of the injuries, obviously the injuries are insanely unlucky. But like in terms of the actual game and the way things have gone, it could be a lot worse for them. Judge laughing and chatting it up on the sideline. Hey. It's a 4-point game, man. It's a 4-point game. Defense, James Bradbury should have had a pick on that end of that last drive. That would have changed everything, man. Should be 13-10 if you factor in Bradbury dropping that pick, which was the most recent crucial play. Rest of the league, let's see. The Raiders can't score on the Bears. That's interesting. Cardinals 49ers is 10-0. That's also low scoring. Every game is pretty much close except for Bears-Raiders, which is a 2-score game, plenty of time left. So, a lot of football action to go here. 17-13. Dallas about to get the kickoff back after the Giants kicked that field goal. If it wasn't for field goals, the Giants would never score points, let's be honest with you. They just love a nice 50-yarder. Gonna have to try something eventually. Would you try it on? No, you can't try an onside kick against Dallas. But listen, the way they drive the ball, you gotta take a risk. Especially with a backup quarterback, you're gonna have to take some risks. Gano's kickoffs through the back of the end zone. So Dallas will have it on their own 25 to start the drive. 11-14 remaining in the third quarter. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants. Usually one of my favorite games of the year. A lot of drama, a lot of close games throughout the years, Giants, Cowboys. But I don't know. Mike Glennon looked good on that drive. He looked capable, and then he fumbles the snap on a crucial third down, and they have to kick a field goal. Here we go. Dak, 1st and 10, in the shotgun, slings it out wide quickly to CeeDee Lamb, who breaks a tackle, makes a man miss, and picks up a first down. CeeDee Lamb is a beast, man. He's a beast. If you watch CeeDee Lamb in Oklahoma, you saw this coming, which is why it did hurt me when he got drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. Logan Ryan got trucked at the end of this play by Lamb. Prescott, 14-21, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick, also a lost fumble. Handoff is to Ezekiel Elliott. He falls forward for about 3 or 4 on first down, so it'll be about 2nd and 6. Gonna have to make a defensive play. They got to make another defensive play. Because every drive for Dallas, they're able to get 4th and short, and then it's like a 50-50 if they're going to go for it, and they usually convert. Giants bring some pressure up the middle. It's Reggie Ragland and Tay Crowder, and Dak just gets rid of it. Throws it out wide, incomplete. So 3rd and 6. Let's go. Someone make a play on the football. Someone step up and jump a route, interception. Dak doesn't look amazing. I mean, he's made a couple of big plays, but he doesn't look amazing today. Seen him play better. Definitely seen him play better in other games. 14 of 22, 172 yards. A lot of game left. He's probably going to end up with 300, but he's 2 turnovers, right? His game could be in bed if it wasn't for Dak. Giants bringing some pressure. Carter Coughlin. Dak has the Cowboys pick it up And he hits Dalton Schultz on like just a all day to throw. So they bring pressure. Dallas picks it up. Dalton Schultz over the middle. First down for Dallas. Dak steps around. Good pocket awareness. Runs to his right. Easy pitch and catch to Schultz. Logan Ryan is trailing him. Can't keep up. And it's a first down. Dallas now in Giants territory at the Giants 30. Handoff is to Ezekiel Elliott, who falls forward for another 3 or 4. Third down, Dallas is just having their way, man. They're just doing whatever they want on offense. Only hope here is if Dallas makes some crucial mistakes. 2nd and 7. Dallas on the Giant 27-yard line. Play action fake. Prescott over the middle. Hits Amari Cooper for a first down. Just every time they drop back, they're getting completions. James Bradbury this time against Amari Cooper. Just easy pitch and catch for Prescott. They're driving with ease. Ezekiel Elliott on first down gets to his right, breaks the tackle, gets shoved out of bounds after about like a 9-yard gain. And now Ezekiel Elliott looks like he's hurt. He's holding his back. So everyone's getting hurt in this game. Zeke definitely is hurt. He took his helmet off. He was trying to spring into the end zone for a touchdown. Stepped out of bounds. Landed directly on the pylon on his back. And it looks like he's going to be injured now. So this game is just taking key players out right and left. The Giants have nobody left on offense. Now Ezekiel Elliott's hurt. And like I said earlier, that's probably better for Dallas because I feel like Tony Pollard is more dangerous. I said what I said. I think Tony Pollard is more dangerous back. But Ezekiel Elliott landed directly on the pylon, like straight on the spine of his back, right onto the pylon. He looks okay. He's not. He might be able to come back, but who knows if they even want him to. This could be a blowout. Jerry Jones, that bastard, drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. $15 carries for 85 yards for Zeke. I mean, like I said, Dallas is doing whatever they want other than those 2 turnovers that were just Dak enforced. 2nd and 3. Pollard in the backfield. Cooper out to his right. Lamb in the slot. Cedric Wilson all the way out to the left. Giants bring some more pressure. Dak evades. Throws in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb almost got up there for it, but it was incomplete. Now Amari Cooper is limping. Oh, my God. This is like the biggest injury game I've ever – one of the bigger injury games I can remember of just everyone going out at the same time. Amari Cooper is limping badly. Ezekiel Elliott is out to the sideline with a little back injury. Logan Ryan couldn't wrap up Dak on that play. These DBs are whiffing on all their blitz attempts. Bradbury gets beat to the outside, and it almost ends up because of the pressure Dak was under. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Giants bringing more heat. They throw it up for CeeDee Lamb, and it's incomplete. And the flag comes in late on James Bradbury. Pass interference. Bradbury is struggling with CeeDee Lamb, man. Zeke's got his helmet on. He's all right. Bradbury grabs CeeDee Lamb's hips as he tries to run that little in route. Definitely pass interference. And just run it in. They're about to just run it in. You think that's a soft call, Ray? I don't know. I feel like usually that gets called. It may be soft, but they just always call it. Austin Johnson with a big play on first down, and they stop Ezekiel Elliott 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's back in there real quick after that big dog and pony show. Cooper rolls his ankle too. Amari Cooper rolled his ankle as well. Dak under center, second and about 5 to goal. And an easy little pitch and catch to Zeke. Touchdown. Zeke was wide open. He was just injured, and he catches a touchdown. About to be 24-13. Tough, man. I'd sense danger in this game, but now with Jones out, it's not even like you could really say that Glennon did anything wrong, although he did drop a snap on that last drive. They did get 3 points. Defense getting shredded. This isn't that good of a defense this year, let's just be honest. Bradbury doesn't look like the same player. Leonard Williams doesn't look like the same player. There's no Blake Martinez. There's no pass rush. There's not great tackling. And it's 24-13. 7-11 remaining in the third quarter. And that's the only bright spot right now, is that there's a lot of time left. But the Giants can't get any stops. Let's be honest. The only stops they've gotten really have been Cowboy-induced. They beat themselves in those drives. Otherwise, they're doing whatever they want. This is one of the best offenses in the NFL. There's no doubt about it. O'Shane Ximines, man, on the Giants. Just go. What a bad pick he was. Does nothing. Never gets to the quarterback. Leonard Williams, how many sacks does he have on the year? Not good enough. Not good enough. Too many injuries, but this defense isn't that injured, man. They're just missing Jabril Peppers. They should be able to they're missing Peppers and Martinez, which are two big players, but the corners are healthy and they're getting shredded by Dak. All of a sudden, D-line isn't exactly stuffing the run either. Just whatever they want to do. Devontae Booker, everyone's going to add him this week again, even though he's getting like 2 yards a carry or whatever it is. How are we doing out there? I desperately would like to watch one of these other games, but we are sticking it out. I don't feel anything good coming out of this Giants game. If they can cover for you gamblers out there, that would be nice, but that's all I got. Browns-Chargers looks like the game to be watching right now. 49ers and Trey Lance can't put up a point. Pretty dead slate, to be honest with you. Other than Browns-Chargers, the rest of these games are nothing special, especially this game that we're watching, folks. Really nothing impressive about it. Oh, we got a nice message, a nice religious message. I'm going to hide that. Thank you, Ephesians. Mike Glennon, can you make a play? Just keep feeding Tony. Let's get Tony to like 250 yards receiving today. Why not? Let's have a career day for a rookie. People say the guy wasn't getting used. Dallas using some secret spray on Ezekiel Elliott's back. It's like special icy hot that only the Dallas Cowboys have created in a lab somewhere. Zerline puts it through the back of the end zone. Giants get the ball again. They cannot keep trading. Like, they cannot, even if they're not good enough, and I understand you have a backup quarterback, at least try to make it look like you want to win the game. 70% of the Giants' total offense is out with injury. Jones, Barkley, Shepard, Slate, and Galladay are all out. Every year it's injuries. Every year. Play action for Glennon. He's got time to throw. He airs it all the way out. Looking for C.J. Board, and it's picked. Trayvon Diggs again with another pick. First play of the drive, and it's picked off by the Cowboys. And this is a brutal one, folks. This is a brutal one. Glennon, not enough arm strength. He did have board open, but Diggs kind of baits him and gets his 6th interception of the year. Throwing deep to C.J. Board is our idea, is what we got left. Giant fans, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Now the quarterback's injured. I don't even know what to think anymore. Thank God basketball season is coming. This is like one of those days where you're just like, throw it away. Don't even want to think about it. What a joke. Absolute joke. About to watch preseason reruns because of how bad this has been. I don't know if that's PI subs. Didn't look that bad. Just Mike Glennon. See you later, buddy. Guys who don't like Daniel Jones, see you later, Glennon. He's thrown as many picks as Jones has in like 5 minutes of action. So if you think Mike Glennon and Daniel Jones are similar in any stretch of your imagination, it's not even close. Jones's brains is hamburger meat right now. He got crunched. Trayvon Diggs has been a monster. He's the defensive player of the year so far in the NFL, without a doubt. It's hard to give up this much respect to Dallas, but this is probably one of the better teams they've ever had, to be honest with you. I can't remember. I mean, they had some good teams with Tony Romo, but this just feels like a complete team all of a sudden. They're getting really good pass rush on they were getting good pass rush on Daniel Jones all game. So even before that big hit he took, he was getting hit early and often in that game. At least we have a dandy of a night game. Bills Chiefs. That's as good as it gets for a Sunday night football game. So at least we'll have that to get the taste out of our mouths. But this is rough for the Giants. Yeah, 6 picks through 5 games for Trayvon Diggs. Insane. Can't throw his way right now. Glennon underthrew it, was late throwing it down the field. Tony Pollard makes one cut, and he's off to the races. They're just getting abused right now, man. Just abused. This is not a good football team. Oh, there's a hold at least. Finally, a hold. I'm just confused about him shoving him away from the receiver way before the ball is there, then he catches it. I don't know. I didn't see, it was a little bump. You're allowed to get away with a little bit. You can only get away with so much, though. Definitely a hold on, they held Dexter Lawrence there, so somewhat of a positive play for the Giants. That's probably been one of their best plays in the last 5 minutes, is that holding play on Dallas. First and 20 for Dallas. They'll probably pick up a first down on this play, and they'll run it too on first and 20. That's how bad the Giants' defense looks. Handoff to Pollard. He goes to the right. He gets about 5 or 6. So it'll be about 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14. I just don't understand why I guess you have nobody healthy. C.J. Board runs straight down the field. Ball's a little underthrown. Diggs undercuts it. You got to Glennon has to throw that earlier or way further down the field. Not the arm strength. That's backup QB arm strength right there from Mike Glennon. 2nd and 15, Dak in the shotgun. He's got CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. He dumps it off over the middle. Another missed tackle. Xavier McKinney misses a tackle, but Brown gets up and gets about 1 or 2 more yards. So it'll be 3rd and short here for Dallas. If you don't get off the field here, you're going to get blown out. Dallas could put up 45, 50 points on you today, and you'll be embarrassed. Nothing really to be said about this game when you lose your quarterback, your top receiver, your top running back. You didn't have your second and third receiver coming into the game. So I would just like to see this defense put up a fight. Don't make it look like a Swiss cheese defense here. They can't get off the field. 3rd and 7. Dak in the shotgun. Ojulari gets some pressure, and he throws it incomplete. So looks like he was looking for Blake Jarwin there. Giants get a little pressure. Azeez Ojulari. Oh, and there's a flag on the play. And Dallas is staying out there. What's the call? And Ojulari, late hit. Clearly hit him in the head. Terrible play. Dak sells it, but terrible play from Ojulari, the rookie. And they convert on another 3rd down because the Giants aren't playing discipline. They lay out the quarterback. I'm going to need to eat myself into a hole after this. Pollard gets 5 yards on 1st and 10. And Dallas just doing whatever they want. Take your time. Do whatever you want. Broadcast keeps showing Trayvon Diggs on the exercise bike. He's going to be getting Deion Sanders comps after this week. Second and 7 for Dallas. Prescott in the shotgun. Tony Pollard to his right. Spin it. Hand off to Pollard. Runs left. And he breaks a tackle. Gets a 1st down and a little bit more. So they're just driving. Giants defensive line's getting bullied. No way around it. And that's usually what the strength of this Giants team is defensive line play. But Danny Shelton and O'Shane Zimenez and Austin Johnson, these guys are just, and Leonard Williams, these guys are just not playing well, man. Not playing well. If you're just popping in for a second, give us a like. If you're a New York sports fan, this is the place to be. We'll be giving you live streams pretty consistently in the future. We'll be back with more Giants games. We love pain, like I say. We get excited every week to watch them play. Hand off to Dak. Dak hands it off to Zeke, and he finally gets upended by Julian Love in the backfield. So no gain on that play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Just doing whatever they want, Dallas. Giants are just like, can you run as much clock as possible so we don't have to get blown out here 48-16, which is what I would predict the score to look like if the Dallas Cowboys really wanted to put their foot on the gas right now. Need a pick 6. 2nd and 10. Prescott in the shotgun. Giants bring in more heat, and they finally get a sack. And it is that man, Leonard Williams. So, oh no, it's Austin. Is that Austin Johnson or Leonard Williams? It was Austin Johnson finally making a play. So I just chirped this D-line, and finally they get a sack. Austin Johnson through the middle, runs straight into Dak Prescott, and that's a big play. So, Lost Dogs 217, Cowboy fan here, and I'm enjoying your stream, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Listen, I'm not a Cowboy guy. But you got to call it like you see it, man. This is one of the better teams you guys have had in a long time. Yeah, Nick, I feel bad you have to miss Chargers-Browns. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'll watch the highlights probably a million times all week. Everyone will say how great Justin Herbert is, and it is what it is. But yeah, struggling with just how to even get upset with your team playing this badly when you lose your quarterback and you have no starting running back and 5 receivers. Every single receiver you've ever employed gets hurt. So it's just like, how do I even have this type of like vigor or vitriol to anybody, one in particular person on the Giants? Like you can't blame them. They started out flat, don't get me wrong, but the half ended. It could have ended 10-10. They went to sleep on defense again at the end of the second quarter. Just terrible. If you're popping in for a second, guys, just give us a thumbs up and it will really help out in the future as we try to grow this channel here, New York sports based. But we'll be doing other things. We might do some big NBA games in the future, maybe some NFL big games down the line that I'd rather watch than the Giants. We'll see. Just like it's hard to come up with any takes. It's hard to say anything they need to do better or complain about the coaches. Just like you're playing backups at every position. Mike Glennon is throwing 40-yard interceptions down the field. At least they're better punt than probably some of Riley Dixon's punts. Yeah, I keep switching to NFL Network, and I don't got the red zone loaded up because I'd have to switch the input sources, which we all know about, which I don't feel like doing right now because I want to watch the end of this game. I want to see how it finishes. Is it going to be embarrassing? Will the Giants – what do you guys think this final score ends up being? I could see it being like 38-20 Dallas probably, right? Well, no, now they're about to kick a field goal possibly, so – let's call it 41 maybe. 3rd and 19. If they convert this, Patrick Graham, just don't even call into work tomorrow. Don't even show up. They dump it off to Tony Pollard. He makes a man miss. Almost gets a first down, and the ball comes out, and Dallas falls on it. Almost a big play created there. But Dallas does go forward. Tony Pollard, man, I'm telling you, I just think Lost Dogs, let me know what you think. Do you think recently, does Tony Pollard look like the more dangerous running back to you, or do you guys just – I know Zeke is like that guy that wears you down over the course of 4 quarters, but Tony Pollard, man, as that backup running back, has been explosive for the Dallas Cowboys. 27-13 incoming as Greg the Leg comes out. I guess that's a minor win for the Giants. They did bail them out with a bad roughing the passer call play by Azeez Ojulari, but they do hold the Dallas Cowboys to a field goal. Every time they hold them to a field goal, I feel like it's a minor win because this could get really out of hand if the Giants let it. Got to have a backbone. Got to try to continue to fight. It's a 2-touchdown game. You got 2 minutes left in the third quarter. The field goal kickers have been extremely active in this one. That's for sure. Adam Schefter's having a busy day. Nathan Peterman is now was playing for the Las Vegas Raiders, but Derek Carr comes back in. Daniel Jones ruled out. Kenny Galladay ruled out. What do you guys think for dinner? I'm getting flooded with like fast food commercials right now. They're just making me starving in the middle of this football game. Trayvon Diggs looks like a huge corner, too. I don't know how tall he is, but he's got to be over 6 foot, and he's got some wheels. It's a nice player. Nice-looking player. But first down plays for Mike Glennon so far, he's just been play action, max protect, and just Jason Garrett's just like throw it as hard and as far as you can. Hasn't worked greatly so far. Dan Quinn's having a nice day. Giants' offensive line is just a bunch of no-names off the street as well, though. Andrew Thomas, I don't know. I'm not sure why Andrew Thomas is active today if he's not even going to play. He's not even going to dress up, like pretend to get out there and play a couple of downs. He's not. Why is he active? We couldn't use that roster spot for another receiver. Lord knows every single receiver on this team gets hurt. C.J. Board is wide receiver 1 right now. 2 besides Tony. Evan Ingram stinks. He doesn't even get open anymore. Notice that. Kyle Rudolph, terrible signing. Dave Gettleman's going to end up being falling on the sword for this. It's hard to stomach, but it's true. Glennon hands it off to Booker on first down, who gets about a yard, goes nowhere. Devontae Booker, literally, his vision is nowhere. He just runs straight up he doesn't look for any holes. He just runs straight up the middle every time. 49ers look like they scored. Deebo Samuel on the pitch gets in the end zone. He's having a huge season 49ers. Mike Glennon on 2nd and 8. He's 4 of 5 for 49 yards. Most of that coming on one big chunk play. They split Devontae Booker out wide. Solder gets beat to the inside. They air it out deep. Toney makes the catch. What a play for Kadarius Toney. What a play by Toney, man. This guy is showing why he was a first-round pick. Absolutely jumps up and gets it 2 feet in, both hands on the football. At least we have something in Kadarius Toney. That's the very least. And the play is blown dead at the very next. Is it a false start? Probably. Now Toney is hurt. Now Kadarius Toney is hurt. He has 7 catches for 147 yards, but now his ankle is hurt. He looks okay. He's jumping up and down. He's an interesting character, man. He looks like he might be okay, but they might have just lost another receiver. You gotta be joking me. They throw it out into the flat to CJ Board, who fights, and I think he gets a first down. Nice little stiff arm, tough little play from CJ Board there, but the Giants are losing receivers right and left. Right and left. Colin Johnson, John Ross, Evan Ingram, and Devontae Booker are out there. Where is Toney? He's not out there yet. Handoff is to Booker, who stumbles forward for about 4 or 5. That's exactly what he did. He literally stumbled like a drunk guy walking out of the bar late at night. But he did get 4 or 5 yards. And that leads us to the end of the third quarter. Kadarius Toney, although shaken up, and he seems like he's pissed off, he just made another great play, and he's back out there on the field. So at least Toney seems to be okay. We will put the fourth quarter symbol up there. If you're new to the stream, if you're new to the channel, thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Feel free to pop something into the chat. If you're watching another game, if you see something else going on, let me know. But yes, it's 27-13. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Oh, I forgot to add that last 3 from Greg the Leg. So we will do that. It's 27-13. Headed to the fourth quarter. Giants driving a little bit here, thanks to Kadarius Toney just absolutely going up and making a play. Down the sideline, it looked like he could have been bad. Like on his way down, he almost ankle or something like that. I don't know if it was his Achilles, but he seems fine now. He's back out on the field. He was getting pissed off. He's having a huge day. I mean, 150 yards, a huge day. So no complaints about Kadarius Toney the last 2 weeks and not getting him involved. Because the only thing that it shows is that he should have been more involved weeks 1, 2, and 3, to be honest with you. Let's check out the rest of the league. Raiders score a touchdown, so that game's close. Browns-Chargers is a 1-touchdown game, so I'm watching the worst game on the slate. Unless the Giants get in the end zone here. Come on. Mike Glennon, baby. Mike Glennon want to be a household name in New York tomorrow? Let's see it. Talk me. Bring me back in, Mike Glennon. You're out there with Mike Glennon, and the Giants offense right now might as well be Shane Falco and the replacements. He might as well be. Every single person is bench player, was on the practice squad. They signed him last week. Colin Johnson and John Ross are the receivers, with Evan Ingram and Devontae Booker are the other options. Like, Mike Glennon hasn't looked terrible outside of that one pick, which probably will be the end of the game because of that pick. Let's see if they continue to use Kadarius Toney. He's back out there. Kadarius Toney has 147 total yards, and the rest of the team has 90. That is rough. They motion Toney into the backfield on 2nd and 6. And they swing him out wide. Toney again, he gets an easy first down. And they just continue to feed Kadarius Toney. The Dallas Cowboys don't really seem interested in guarding this guy behind the line of scrimmage or short plays. And he's a dangerous weapon, man. This is the type of player the Giants thought they were getting when they took him in the first round. And this has got to be the biggest day of, outside of not getting in the end zone, this has got to be as big a day as any rookie's had yardage-wise receiving the football this year. So there's a silver lining that at least Kadarius Toney looks like an NFL football player. Looks like a really good NFL football player. Glennon under center again. Play action to Booker. Throws it to the back shoulder to Evan Ingram. Does he make the catch? Yes, he does. So Mike Glennon is having a nice little drive here. He's 8 for 9. He does have a pick, but he throws a back shoulder ball to Evan Ingram here. Evan Ingram secures it with his hands, makes the catch, gets both feet in, gets his knee down. That's a nice pitch and catch. And the Giants inside the 10 now all of a sudden. So who knows here? Stranger things have happened. The handoff is to Devontae Booker, who has no acceleration. Leighton Vander Esch eats him up in the backfield. Booker just doesn't have any speed, man. Just doesn't look like a NFL starting caliber. I mean, he's not a starting running back, obviously, but doesn't have that athleticism you like to see, even in a backup running back. It's like a extra blocker more so. All right, Glennon in the shotgun, 2nd and goal. Who knows what Mike Glennon can do? Snap is really low. He's looking to get it out. He's backpedaling. Now he steps up and almost finds Kadarius Toney in the back of the end zone. Glennon was just unsettled that whole play there, so it's 3rd and goal. Glennon was backpedaling. He struggled with the snap. He throws a little – he didn't care. He threw a little dink pass in the corner of the end zone looking for Toney to run underneath it and just threw it a little too far, so he got rid of it. He's organizing this whole offense right now. Nobody knows where they're going. And the Giants look like they're going to have to take a timeout. And they will. So 3rd and... Oh, Dallas calls a timeout. Interesting. The Dallas Cowboys, if they could at least go near Kadarius Toney, if they could at least guard him a little bit, this game would be a blowout. Like, the only way the Giants have moved the ball at all is every time they throw to Toney, he's making something happen, which is what they should continue to do. 8 for 10, 106 yards from Mike Glennon. He's definitely been more accurate than Daniel Jones was to start the game. It's 4-down territory for the Giants, I think. I mean, 11 points, what does that do? What does that do you? Make it an 11-point game and give Dallas the ball back? They'll probably kick it. They love to kick field goals. Giants love to kick them some field goals. Giants running some wildcat here. Kadarius Toney is in at quarterback. All right, here we go. He keeps it himself. He runs with it. Kadarius Toney almost gets in the end zone. He's short. Gets to the 1-yard line. Kadarius Toney has been the best player on the Giants by a mile today. By a mile. It's 4th and goal. They'll have 2 yards to gain. I like the play call from Jason Garrett having Kadarius Toney, a little read option. He keeps it himself. He runs right into Leighton Vander Esch. Micah Parsons rips him to the side. And it's 4th and goal here. Giants going for it on their own 2 with Glennon in. There's no way they convert this. I will be stunned. I will be stunned if the Giants convert this. Let's see. 12.5 remaining. Glennon in the shotgun. He rolls to his right. And Tony, I guess, falls down, and they don't throw the flag. They don't throw a flag on Tony here. He gets smothered in the end zone. How is that not a flag? How is that not a flag? Bad call, man. No call on that. I don't understand how that's not a flag. Can someone explain to me? If you're watching this game? I can't believe they didn't throw a flag on that, man. Tough, man. Could have scored a touchdown. Instead, I don't know about that play call, man. They just try to jam it into Tony on the right side. He kind of gets shoved and loses his footing, and then incomplete pass. It's tough. This is tough. Unless the Giants can force a turnover, this one is over. They have a 2% chance of victory right now. All right, 35-35 Chargers, Browns. Baker Mayfield dumps it off to Kareem Hunt, and he gets face masked, almost gets his neck snapped off. That was a violent face mask in that Chargers-Browns game. Let's see at least. Kadarius Toney coming out party. That's all we got for today. He was the only Giant who showed up ready to play. 7 yards rushing. 160 yards receiving, averaging 20 yards a catch, Kadarius Toney. The next highest receiver was Evan Ingram with 31 yards. So they've just been Tony. And like I said, guys, I usually have a lot more breakdown in the game and what's going on, but it's just so hard to be extremely passionate or logical or try to get into any type of breakdown of the internal side of the game when the Giants injury situation is just, it's unbearable. It's like I can't believe they drove 98 yards on that play. Joe Judge arguing with the referees. Mike Glennon wanted the flag there. I don't understand how that's not a flag. I guess it looked like Tony went down pretty quickly. So Dallas lines up in their goal line offense, try to push it off their own 1 yard line. Big hole for Zeke, and he gets 11 on first down. Put this one in rice, folks. It's a wrap. Dallas is scoring their last 3 possessions. The defense is going to get 30-plus points hung on them, and they still created 2 turnovers. That's how lucky. Like I said earlier in the game, those 2 turnovers were misleading because they were completely Dak mistakes. The Giants really didn't do that much to enforce it. He threw like a little lollipop into Lorenzo Carter's lap, and also he dropped the snap. And they're running it right down the Giants' necks, right down their throats. Zeke gets 2 yards on first down. The best tackler, all the tackling that's happening on the Giants right now has been in the secondary, which is not what you want to see. Every play, Logan Ryan or Julian Love has to get involved in tackling the running back after he gets to the second level, which isn't what you want to see if you're a Giants fan. Dallas has 100 more rushing yards than the Giants today. Just complete dominance when you really think about it. Dak play action. He's got all day to throw, and he hits CeeDee Lamb on the comeback route. And CeeDee Lamb's got yards to burn, and he gets about 25. Just all day to throw it there. The Giants brought pressure, and CeeDee Lamb gets wide open. Adoree Jackson, I don't know what he's doing there. He's giving CeeDee Lamb like 50 yards of cushion. There is a flag on the play. Unnecessary roughness on the offense at the end of the play. Like I said, every good play that happens from the Giants today has been either Kadarius Toney or the Cowboys just giving them a little bit of a gift. But like the turnover on the first drive, so ancient history at this point. The Giants have lost like 10 players. Jackson is so buns. Yeah, he's having this secondary doesn't look as good as it should be, Nick. Not good at all, to be honest with you. But I just think Dallas is just an impossible matchup for a lot of teams. They run a wide receiver pass up 14, and they complete it to this dude Brown. Dallas just running whatever they want right now, doing whatever they want. Cedric Wilson goes in motion behind Dak. They sling it out behind the line of scrimmage, and then Cedric Wilson throws it across the field. Terrible throw, but Brown, this dude Brown, I don't even know his first name, to be honest with you, cuts back and makes the catch. Zeke takes it to the right, gets about 2 yards on 1st and 10, so it'll be 2nd and 8. 9:55 remaining in the fourth quarter, and I cannot wait for dinner time. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You know I love to stream, love talking to you guys, but it's very difficult to take anything of note in this game from a Giants perspective, other than Dallas is a better football team. Okay, we had a feeling this was the case, but just hard to. It sucks when you have to go back and think like, what if this guy stayed healthy, or what if this guy was healthy? Like if everyone was healthy, I still think the Giants would lose this game, but that extra doubt and the fact that they did stick around for a little while, who knows? It could have been different. Tony Pollard on 2nd and 8 gets about exactly 8 yards. So they're just carving them up with the run game. They're going to have over 200 yards rushing again this week. If you're just popping in for a second, give us a like, hit that thumbs up. Why not? It takes 2 seconds. No sweat off your back. No one will know. I won't be able to tell. I won't tell anybody. I promise. Not that I even get notified. But it's 3rd and 1. They don't give Dallas the first down there, but it's okay because that'll just eat more clock off this drive. They'll get a yard here. It's a long yard. Austin Johnson and Dexter Lawrence in the middle. I don't know where Leonard Williams is on 3rd and 1. Dak takes a shot down the field. And it's caught by Wilson. Adoree Jackson is getting cooked, man. Nick, you're right. Jackson is so buns. He's getting cooked. He doesn't look for the football at all. Drags his foot. That's a catch. Great catch. Great throw from Dak. Dallas is just pouring it on now. 3rd and 1, and they run a play-action deep ball. They're just taking the piss now. Up 14 in the fourth quarter. They're throwing a deep ball down the sideline. Adoree Jackson doesn't even know where the ball is. It's a perfectly thrown ball. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, it's definitely a catch. His knee isn't down first. Cedric Wilson, the nice catch. 2nd and 6. Dak is now approaching 300 yards passing, and I just hope he doesn't get to 400. It looks like he could have. Handoff is to Zeke. He runs to the right. Good blocking there from Dallas, and he's going to get all the way in for the touchdown. Blowout city, ladies and gentlemen. Blowout city. You have to figure that was the case when all the backups came in. It's not like Mike Glennon has been awful, but this defense getting murked. Murked. Browns Chargers is Texas OU from yesterday, and I can't watch it because I'm watching this trash. Blowout City, 34 to 14 to 13. Can't even get to 14. Big day for the Dallas Cowboys. Giants, this could not be worse. If you've ever seen, I know it's October, and we're all watching horror movies right now, but this is an exact horror movie. This is like Halloween New York Giants edition. Everything that could go wrong does. Everything that could possibly have gone wrong today did. Injury, blown out. Can't make one defensive play. James Bradbury and Adoree Jackson have been running on a treadmill all game. I can't wait for Knicks basketball. 10 days till Knicks basketball matters again, ladies and gentlemen. That is what my focus will be headed to very soon because the New York Football Giants could not get us through October. Another season, they can't get us through October. Justin Herbert just threw a bomb down the sideline to Keenan Allen. That game is insane. 42-35 there in LA. Meanwhile, the Giants and Cowboys are getting their shit pushed in by the Dallas Cowboys. No way around it. If you're just popping in for a second, please give us a like. This is our 5th stream. We've done all 5 Giants games this year. We will be bringing you Knicks coverage in the future. That's what I got cooking up. Other than that, there is just nothing to be excited about. Let's do a little Q&A. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to riff about, because this game is dead in the dirt. Let me look at the stats of this Browns-Chargers game. The Dallas offense has absolutely shredded the Giants today. Don't get it twisted. The 2 turnovers were just nothing to be excited about. Will Kyrie get vaxxed? I don't know, Steve. What do you think? I think that he's going to have to face too much pressure. He's going to have to. The NBA doesn't seem to be really, it's not even their thing. It's a New York State thing. So I don't know if he gets any type of special treatment, I'm going to be pissed off. Get vaxxed or don't play, bro. Everyone else is doing it. That's the way they're doing it. That's the way it works. Zeke, 110 yards today. Just everything that Dallas fans would have loved to have seen happened today, pretty much. And they took out the entire Giants offense. Literally, Viggs, he changed the whole course of the NFL. If Herbert came out that year, he could have been a Giant. They could have went ahead of Kyler. They would have just made a big mess. Let's get Kadarius Toney to 200 yards receiving today. Tony Pollard, 85 total yards. Zeke, 112 total yards. They're back over 200. Last 7 minutes and 30 seconds, I just want to see maybe another touchdown to make this score line palatable. No one open. Glennon just throws it away. Just losing football is what the Giants play, man. 1-4, that's what they do. Second and 10 here for Glennon. And he hits Kadarius Toney. Keep feeding him. He accelerates, breaks a tackle, and goes on the sideline. Cowboys are trying to strip it. Kadarius Toney is the fantasy play of the day. If you had this dude in DraftKings, you're cleaning up. Or FanDuel or whatever you play, he's a DFS play. Trayvon Diggs went for the ball again. Kadarius Toney not having it. Young Joker day. No, the Chargers missed an extra point. Mike Glennon over the middle, and he completes it to Kyle Rudolph for a first down. Glennon doesn't look terrible, man. He's a decent backup. The Chargers missed a PAT to tie the game. Kadarius Toney, 176 receiving yards and counting on the day. And another one to Toney. He makes a man miss. And he's fighting the entire Cowboys team, and he still goes forward. What a game from Kadarius Toney. And Toney is in a full-on fight, and he threw a right hand at somebody. He's going to get ejected now, Kadarius Toney. This is great. Full-on fight. Full-on fight. Will Hernandez now in a scrap. Uh-oh. Kadarius Toney's probably going to get ejected here. Giants completely folding at the seams. They're moving it down the field again. Toney took a forearm. Oh, it looked like he tried to punch this dude Kazee in the head. Evan Ingram kind of starts that whole thing. I had to turn the sound on to see what's happening here. The referees have no idea what to do. They're going to toss Kadarius Toney probably. Joe Judge is furious about this. It's the most furious he's been throughout the whole game. '89 is disqualified. Kadarius Toney is out. He just threw a full-on haymaker. Does Odell suck now? Basically. Joe Judge absolutely eviscerating Kadarius Toney. He's having a career day. He was probably going to have 200 yards receiving. And he gets ejected. Does Odell suck now? I don't think Odell sucks now. I just don't think he's the same guy. He's had too many injuries. He's not the same athlete. Toney just throws a haymaker for no reason at all. Now he's gone. Glennon flips it out to Devontae Booker, who fights, and there's a flag on the play anyway. Nate Solder holding penalty. He's been dog crap for the whole season. Nate Solder literally looks skinnier than the tight end on the Giants, Kyle Rudolph. Definitely a hold. Kadarius Toney, just brutal, man. Joe Judge destroyed him, and all this stuff. As good a game as Toney played today, and then he just throws it out there and just quits, basically throwing a full-on haymaker. He has 189 receiving yards, and he gets ejected. Why would he throw a punch? Everyone's enjoying watching you catch the ball right now, and you're throwing a punch. Glennon airmails the next pass on 1st and 20. This game is over. It's in Rice. It's locked up. It's donezo. I'm done with it. I want it out of my face. I want to put on something else. But we're going to stick it out. For the people, we're going to stick it out. $149 yards passing to Mike Glennon. I'm pretty sure it's like all to Toney, who's now no longer in the game. Glennon steps into a throw and hits John Ross on the outside for about like 7 or 8 yards. a nice throw from Mike Glennon on the comeback to John Ross. Glennon in the shotgun on 3rd and 7. Cowboys get a little bit of pressure, but Evan Ingram makes the catch, and he holds on to the football, and it's a first down. At least they're eating some clock here. Get it to 34-20 so I can at least breathe, and it doesn't look like we are the worst team to ever play in the NFL. It's a nice catch from Ingram. It's a good throw from Glennon. I can't believe Tony threw that punch, man. I mean, he's going to miss like 1-2 drives maybe, but still. They could definitely be using him right now. Mike Glennon's having a nice little drive, though. Good blitz pickup. And the flag is thrown. Finally, the Cowboys get thrown for a flag. Kyle Rudolph is getting held up the field as he tries to get his break, get out of his break. Can't turn for the ball, so Curse holds him. All right, so Glennon doesn't look like the worst backup I've ever seen of all time, so that's good at least. That's reassuring that he's better than Colt McCoy. Cowboys haven't gotten that many sacks today. They've been getting pressure, but not a lot of sacks. A lot of QB hits. Glennon throws it right to Devontae Booker, who puts his foot in the ground and gets about 5 or 6. So the Giants will have 2 yards to gain. 2nd and goal to make it a 2-score game. This one's out of reach. There's no time left. There's no way they're coming back. I'm not crazy. I'm not delusional. But Mike Glennon has showed me a little something today. If Daniel Jones is out for an extended period of time, if his brain is Chef Boyardee, if it's SpaghettiOs, if it's pasta, if it's noodles, Mike Glennon looks like he might be able to get at least give you some hope. That is, if the rest of the weapons come back and can play. Who knows the deal with Golladay now? Who knows the deal with Barkley if they'll be back? Even if you do lose Jones and have Glennon. No one open. 2nd and goal. Glennon heaves it through the back of the end zone. Nobody open. Good coverage by the Dallas Cowboys. And we are going to get out of here quickly, ladies and gentlemen, after this game ends. And I appreciate anybody who stuck with me today, who watched the game. This is not exactly the most appealing game to watch. But it is Giants-Cowboys, so it does matter to some extent. A lot of confusion. Glennon having to tell a lot of people where to go. 3rd and goal. Glennon throws it in the back of the end zone. It's caught by John Ross. What a catch. Touchdown. Really nice catch from John Ross. And a really nice throw from Mike Glennon. So at least the Giants get in the back of the end zone. And does he actually catch this? Does he get both feet in? This probably won't even count. There's no way this will count. They can't score a nice touchdown if their life depended on it. What's the score of this Chargers game? Is it over? Did they lose it on an extra point? No, they still have the ball. Chargers are driving. They have the ball in the Cleveland 15. They're going to get a win. What a performance from from Herbert. 398 and 4 touchdowns for Justin Herbert. That's pretty special. This guy's a beast, man. The new Mahomes, is Herbert getting that love now? Might deserve it, to be honest with you. My fantasy matchup, I'm down 119 to 85, but I have Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Mark Andrews, and Zach Pascal remaining. My opponent has Jonathan Taylor and Emmanuel Sanders left to play. So it's going to be a close one, I think, if Tyreek and Diggs get loose, which they usually do. What's the review on this? Can I put the 6 up there? Can Mike Glennon and John Ross can John Ross have 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks? The whole receiving core is injured. The fact that John Ross is wide receiver 1 and Kadarius Toney getting ejected, Joe Judge sent him back to the locker room so fast. He screamed at him so badly. He's so disappointed because Toney was having such an amazing game receiving the ball. If you're a Cowboys fan popping in, you got to be real happy right now. You got to be really happy. This could be the best team you guys have had in a long time. I can't even hate. Can't hate when it's just that obvious and that blatant. The question now remains, what is for dinner? Because the amount of food commercials that I've had to sit here and endure. He did not get both feet down, so it's not a touchdown. Simple and plain. Giants will never score another. 4th and goal. There's 0% chance they score here. Glennon calling out the signals. He's got 183 yards passing. He's having a nice game other than that one pick. Gets rid of it quick to Devontae Booker, who falls down. Does he get in the end zone? And they say he's down. He reaches for it. He slips his knees down. What a joke. They are just, every play is like an almost play for the Giants. Oh, wait, his knee was down, but he wasn't touched. His hand was down. I think that's a touchdown. They're going to have to review that too. I think Booker does his best here. His knee is down. He's not touched. He gets his knee back up. His knee's not down. He lays out flat. I think that's a touchdown, folks. I think Devontae Booker might have been the fantasy sleeper of the game, of the week, besides Kadarius Toney. Some real value for this Giants roster. They do give him the touchdown, so it is going to be 20-34. You got to give it credit to Mike Glennon, man. He looks decent out there. Came ready to play today. Good work from Devontae Booker. He stumbled. He got up quickly. Next week, the Giants have to play the Rams at 1 o'clock. Not going to be better. How much better will that be? Marginally, maybe? Who will be healthy for that game? No idea. Seems like nobody will be healthy for next week. Did Austin Eckler just score another touchdown? Yes, he did. And I got Eckler in my league. Let's go. Crazy game. It's 47-42 Chargers Browns. So that's the game of the day for sure. Giants are coming out like they're going to make an execute an onside kick. Riley Dixon taking the onside. What a stupid kick that was. Terrible, terrible onside kick attempt. I could have done better. Just a nightmare, a treehouse of horrors for you Simpsons fans. What up the Giants today? Necks getting snapped, heads getting broken. Cowboys just beating them up physically. 3:16 remaining. It's a 14-point game. The Giants at least put 20 points on the board somehow today. The injury. Rodarius Williams out with a knee. Kenny Golladay out with a knee. Daniel Jones is out. Saquon Barkley is out. Just keep listing all these injuries because it's just like impossible to think about anything else that this team could possibly do when you have that many injuries. 2nd and 8, though. It's 34-20. Giants just took a timeout. Gonna need to force a turnover to at least make this a one-score, to at least having a chance at making this a one-score game. Tony Pollard on 2nd and 8 gets about 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd down. I think the Giants will use another timeout here. (34-20), 3:07 remaining. Be 3rd and about 6 for Dallas. Trainer's room is going to be awfully busy this week for the Giants, man. Awfully busy. 3rd and 6 for Prescott. Completion wins the game, even though the game's won already. He hits Tony Pollard, who breaks a tackle and picks up a 1st down. The amount of broken tackles from Tony Pollard, just insane. This guy's a real player. He's a good quarterback. Thursday night game is Bucs-Eagles, so try to do something else this Thursday night. The Bucs will put the smackdown on Philly. The NFC East is back. The Cowboys are the class of the NFC East this year by far. The clock will run now to the... Oh, well, he did get knocked out of bounds on that last play, so there's 2:55 remaining. It's 1st and 10 for Dallas. Yeah, I'm getting texts like Judge's usage of timeouts is very inconsistent to this point. 1st and 10, 2:55 remaining. Prescott hands it off to Pollard. Gets about a yard. More tussling going on after the play. There's a flag thrown. It'll probably be on the Giants because every flag has been on the Giants today. Mike Glennon has looked good, though, man. I got to say. Leonard Williams grabbing Tony Pollard's helmet and taking it off of him. For no reason at all. Giants just sore losing out there today, man. Sore losing. And we still got this stupid 2-minute warning. Can this just end? They should be able to just cancel the 2-minute warning in games that are just over. Like this one. Someone else is going to get hurt. Patrick Graham, man. Hasn't been great from him. Hasn't been great. Tony Pollard on 1st and 10 gets about 3 yards. They're inside the 20 now. They'll have to run one more play before the end of the 2-minute warning happens. And we are going to call it quits shortly after that. Shortly after the game ends. If you like the stream, really appreciate it. Thank you anybody who joined the chat. Like I keep saying, I really want this to be over if you can't tell. It's just been like watching paint dry since all the injuries have happened. Just like no hope, nothing you can hang your hat on, just nothing. Last play before the 2-minute warning is a handoff to Pollard, who gets about 3 yards. Carter Coughlin's getting in at inside linebacker now, getting a lot of reps there now. Why not try something else? We go to the 2-minute warning. It's a 2-score game. Cowboys could add another one. They could put up a 40-piece. We flip over. Chargers, Browns. Browns trying to score a touchdown. They have one play left. There's 14 seconds remaining. It's 4th and 10. Hail Mary time for Baker Mayfield. All right, Baker in the shotgun. Let's see this play. Last play of the game, probably. Yeah, more than likely. Baker steps up, throws it as far as he can into the end zone. Almost caught. Oh, that almost fell into the end zone. Did they call a flag? Did they throw a flag? Looks like the Chargers are going to escape this one and get a win. Wow. Crazy ending. Baker actually got it all the way down the field. And there was a chance for someone to go up and get it, but rough. Browns lose a tough one. They score 42 points and lose. You hate to see that. Giants are going to lose again. 4th loss of the year. Pain. Just pain and suffering if you're a Giants fan. Nothing to be happy about. Dallas is clearly better. There's no way around it. They ran it down your throat. They threw it all over you. They pass rushed you. They roughed you up on defense. You're getting all bent out of your shape. 2 personal fouls now from the Giants in the last 5 minutes. That was a really nice effort play from Devontae Booker to get in the end zone. Got to give him that. So last 2 minutes of the game, we're crawling to the finish line here. At least we'll have some good sports action on tonight. Got some baseball. We got the Sunday Night Football. There's plenty of stuff going on. USA. Oh, it's 4-4 Rays Red Sox right now. Dak throws it behind Amari Cooper on 3rd and 5, so it'll be incomplete. Giants are going to get the ball back, but Dallas is going to be able to kick a field goal here. Just heard a scream from across the courtyard. Hope everyone's okay over there. 4th and 5. Dallas is going for it because they want to end the game here, and it's just very annoying to me. Just kick the field goal. They're not actually going for it. They just try to draw the Giants offside, and they'll take their field goal, and they'll go up by 17, and it'll be 37-20. A bunch of almost plays from the Giants today. Kadarius Toney is the star of the game, although he goes and gets himself ejected. He is a wild card, man. Toney is a wild card. You're not that good. He's just like a different type of dude, man, which is exciting. Like, the guy has had as big a rookie receiving day as you can remember. But alas, in a 17-point loss, possibly more. No, it won't be 17. So it's 37-20. And I don't know if the Giants are even going to bother running any plays here. Just call it a day. Just call it a day. Hey, score another touchdown, make it a 10-point game. Got 2 minutes here. No timeouts. Throw the deep ball to John Ross. Troy Aikman basking in the Cowboys W. He's probably going to smoke a cigar as soon as this game is over because he did kind of predict that Dallas might run away with this one, and they certainly have for quite some time in the second half had control of the game. A minute 53 remaining, 17-point Cowboy lead. The kickoff is coming. Cannot expect. I don't know. Do you think Daniel Jones might be able to come back next week? I don't think that type of concussion is usually a good sign. C.J. Board with a decent kick return gets about to the 25 after taking it out from deep. Minute 47 remaining. If you're just popping in for a second, hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out in the future. Jerry Jones. I hate the shots of Jerry Jones, man. I hate them. They make me sick, the camera shots of Jones in the middle of the game. What other owners do you show in the middle of the game? Maybe Arthur Blank, who stands on the sideline, but never anybody else. Glennon gets the snap. 1st and 10. He throws it to the right, and John Ross doesn't turn his head around or come close to getting to the football there. John Ross is good at running straight lines, let's be honest. Second and 10. Glennon in the shotgun. Lost it to the left. It's caught by Evan Ingram, who gets out of bounds. 1st down for the Giants. Cowboys just going to let the Giants take as much time as they can. No touchdowns. Mike Glennon's had a nice second half, man. You can't be disappointed with how he's played. He threw the one pick. That was more of an arm strength thing. The timing was a little off on it, but other than that, he's been throwing a decent ball for a backup quarterback. He's standing tall in the pocket, stepping up, making throws. And as I say that, he throws a pick six. As I say that, he threw a pick six. And this is why I didn't stop the game. This is why I didn't stop watching. What a joke. Two picks for Glennon, literally just as I was saying. This is disgusting. I don't want to watch anymore. That's it. We're calling it a stream there. Thank you for everybody who joined me. I'm going to be sick. This game is over. I added the 44, and now he'll probably he makes it. That's it, everybody. I'm calling it quits. The Giants laid an egg today. Every single player is injured on their entire team. Their backup quarterback just threw a disgusting pick six. He's throwing 2 picks on the day. Daniel Jones' neck and brains is made out of scrambled eggs. Saquon Barkley's bones and tendons are shredding every day. Kenny Golladay is nowhere to be found. Kadarius Toney wants to join boxing. And that's all I got for you. So that's where we're going to end it. Thank you for everyone who joined the stream. Giant fans, we got very little to be happy about after today. Try to keep your head up. Next week they play the LA Rams. I don't know. Will I stream it? We'll see. We'll decide in the middle of the week and we'll let you guys know. But if you're just watching this for the first time, hit that thumbs up. Hit subscribe because we'll be bringing you more stuff in the future. And thank you everyone else. So peace.